All right, hello everyone. It is time to jump back into the Outer Worlds. You just get a couple things set here. Okay, and here we go. We're going to jump back in. And the first thing I actually want to do here tonight is just take a look at our quest log and see where we're at. I have a feeling we're getting close to the end, but I'm not 100% sure. So I looked up the list of quests, and we should be able to see what we've done and what we haven't done. Okay, so they're a little bit disorganized. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, and 12. We've done a total of 12 quests. And there are a total of 3, 4, 5, 6. 28. Okay, so we're not done. There's a lot going on here. Now, some of these are listed as tasks, so I imagine they'll be fairly short. But we'll want to make sure I double-check those before we wrap things up for good. But where are we at now? So, Lord of Blight. Administrator Ludovico suspects that Cedric Kincannon, head of Slug, may have had a hand in Helen's death. We also have the Unfinished Accusation. We can go in and make an accusation pretty much any time. And then we also have I'll not ask for guests, which is a little task. Let's go ahead and take care of that one first. I think that makes some sense. We'll start knocking some of these out. I've tried to avoid spoilers, but I did get a little bit of insight into just how things wrap up and where our cutoff point might be. So I think where we're going to go, we want to try and get these tasks done ahead of time. And okay, so we've got a few points there. So we'll fast travel to Legal's hunting supplies. And do we want to change any of our companions around? We've had Parvati for a while and Felix. I do like Felix's fresh new hat here, but he's not really saying much as we go, so why don't we pick somebody else? Let's unselect him. Let's take Vicar Max. We haven't done anything with Vicar Max for a while. We'll bring him along and see where we end up. So here is Legal hunting supplies. And while we are here, let's go ahead and make sure we have Vicar Max equipped with some good stuff. It's been a minute since we used him, and his level 9 weapon is probably not ideal here, so let's see what else we can give him. We've got the Josh plasma launcher. That looks pretty impressive. We've got the euthanasia kit, but that's a bit under-leveled. The Udder Buddy. We must have gotten this from that Saving the Milk Mech quest. Oh, it's a science weapon used to tighten a specific hard-to-see bolt on Happy Dale Farm's milking assemblies. This wrench is strongly magnetic. Just stick it near the bolt and the wrench seats itself. All right, let's go ahead and give him that one. And let's go ahead and give him the plasma launcher. That should be an improvement over what he had. Okay, so that looks good. Now let's check armor for him. He's wearing his vestments, which does not provide very good protection. So let's give him some elite troop armor. Oh, we've got a burst ambulation cap. Movement speed during TTD. Interesting. I might need to try that on myself. Movement speed during TTD plus 110%. Tactical time dilation recharge rate plus 20%. Whoever said time waits for no one hasn't met you. Yeah, I might try that. We've been trying to stay in Moonman uniform here, but that looks like a pretty impressive piece of gear for me, so we're going to try that out. As ridiculous as it may look on Spaceman McRib. And that's got defense skills and 69 armor rating. Do we have any other options? Not really. So we'll roll with that. That's an excellent helmet for protection. And for critical damage. Wow. So I could be inadvertently hampering my own abilities here by trying to stay in the Moonman uniform, but for now, that's fine. We're going to play with this one and see how it goes. So we've got to get to all of these different destinations. I imagine there will be some kind of threat here. Oh yes, canids.
Here we go.
Okay. 2 down.
Don't mess with us.
All right, very good. Anybody else? Not so far. Okay, and I do know we got the stream started a little bit early tonight. I wanted to make sure I had a few minutes to look at those quests and all that good stuff. Alright, I swear we were supposed to come here. 7 meters... Where did it go? Where did my marker go? Just saw it. There it is. Dead Hotel Guest. Spectrum Brown, Dead Hotel Guest's keycard. Alright, 1 down. And we have a little maintenance area here. But yes, as I was saying, we started a little bit early tonight. So as you filter in, please do say hello in the chat. Let me know you're here. And this looks like an interesting little place to explore. Or maybe not. Maybe there's really not much here. Plenty of things to loot. We'll take that. Uh-oh, what do we have here? Rizzo's Hunter. Okay, they don't look hostile. Let's go talk to them and see what's going on. Maybe this is a side quest.
Commander, you ever wonder why they put lights on our armor? No, Trooper. What about these tubes poking out everywhere? No. Trooper, stop asking stupid questions. Sorry, Commander.
Diothian Gaming says, just a moron reporting for duty. LOL. Well, welcome to tonight's stream, fellow moron. We are going to have some fun. We're going to get into some trouble. A little bit of surprise murder here and there.
We're all part of the Rizzo's family.
Okay, you're all part of the Rizzo's family.
Can't believe we got to deal with marauders on Eridanos.
I kind of can't believe that either.
You want to stay safe? Head back into the hotel.
You're the adjutant's favorite gun, right?
Not really.
Wow. How'd they convince you to help us out?
Okay, well, I guess they're all just hanging out there. And on that note, well, nobody's going to miss them.
Okay, here we go.
And we'll use our companion abilities.
Here's a little treat. trick I learned in prison.
Told you there'd be surprise murder.
We're destined to die.
Okay, I am kind of liking the movement speed in TTD. Now, I know part of that is one of my perks, but I think that hat is definitely helping as well. And I think that's all of them. Oh, Rizzo's reputation decreased, but nobody was watching. Oh well. We'll see what they've got. Just a little bit of money. A little surprise murder never hurt anybody. Except for maybe the person who is being surprise murdered. But that's not Spaceman McRib's problem. He has urges he can't fight. Sometimes, you just gotta kill people. Okay, we've got...
Nice hit.
Oh, mantis swarms. I thought these were... Oh, a manta queen. That's not good. I thought those were going to be waspitos. The most disappointing enemy in the game.
This is bad. Stop the kill, you're hurt.
Uh-oh. We're hurt. We're hurt. And this Manta Queen just doesn't seem to take damage from our Spectrum Gatling, does she? Okay, well that was unfortunate. I guess we'll have to continue. I didn't do a quick save there, so hopefully we didn't lose too much progress.
Okay, keep it quiet.
Oh, we got back to before our surprise murder. Well, we can't have that now, can we? How y'all doing today? Charge up. Oops. I guess I should probably try not to get killed. All right, let's do this again. Apparently, big, loud guns are not really my specialty.
Understood. I'll keep my head down. We got a fight on him. Take him down. For the workout.
Out of ammo!
Uh-oh. Is that all of them? Nope. Sounds like Parvati's still fighting.
You guys all right?
Now they're done. Ah, and we haven't looted this now because we reset. Okay. We'll run back through, re-loot this place. Oh no, we did loot it. We just missed things on the end. Okay. So now we're going to quick save. Now that we have, we've preserved our surprise murder. But now I want a piece of this Manta Queen.
Show them how it's done. Someone, I've had quite enough of you.
Okay. Really? You wasted that on a swarm? This is getting ugly. This is getting ugly quick. This is bad. This is very, very bad. Very, very bad. I know you're coming for me. But I don't know where you are. That's the queen. Where's the swarm? We need to get rid of the swarm. Run, 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 run. Spaceman McRib, run away. We'll get her. You won't live forever, Manta Queen. Okay, we've got... I think we've done some crippling, which is going to help. And there we go. That weakens her. But we're still on fire. The swarms are gone, so hopefully this will do the trick now. There we go. And now our party should revive. But I'm still on fire. Being on fire is bad for your health. Okay, so everyone is back. Everyone is alive again. Very good. Off we go. Off to find more dead hotel guests. Uh-oh, what else do we have out here? We are in the Wilderness Exploitation Preserve. So I do expect to see some serious wildlife out here. Anything lootable? I hear what sounds like screaming. And we have more Manta Queens. Oh, this is bad. This is a lot of oh, these are Mantisaurs. Okay, they should be a little more manageable. 12,000 health? Maybe not. Alright, let's see if we've got anything we can take to help our damage. Movement speed plus 20, melee weapon attack speed. That doesn't really help us. Let's see here. Dervish Mist. No. No. Got all kinds of stuff, but... Natural health regeneration. That's probably helpful. Let's use that. And I thought, sure, I'd have some smokes in here somewhere that I could equip in my inhaler. I'm a little surprised I don't. I'm sure I picked them up. Maybe we used them all up because they were in there before, I think. Okay, the knock you out bar. Natural health regeneration again. Base health plus 25 Raptidon meat. All right, we'll put Raptidon meat in there. That's fine. And base health 25. Okay, I see. All right, so it's not going to give us more damage.
Might be tough.
But maybe it'll help us stay alive. Mark Shaw says, good job, you now have unlimited health. Okay. I'm not sure this weapon is as effective as I expected it to be. Oh, we've got primals too. This is bad. I am not making wise decisions tonight. Everything wants to murder me. which is probably my own fault. Just gonna have to keep running away. Okay, we've got one down. That's good. What is that noise? I'm not familiar with that noise. You need to die too. Okay, is that another? Nope, not quite dead yet. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, these enemies are definitely tougher than what we're used to in the main game. Mark Shaw says, you need a decent fixer. I agree. A decent fixer would be very beneficial right about now. All right, we're going to bring out the Spectrum Gatling again, and hopefully this does what we need it to do. It is really not doing what we need it to do. There's more of them. Where did they come from? This is very bad. These enemies seem to be multiplying, and I don't like that. I don't appreciate it one bit. Thank you very much. Not one bit. Can I get up on top of this and maybe get to safety? No. This is not Fallout 76. You cannot just jump on top of things and avoid danger. I don't think I've been in this much danger at any point in the Outer Worlds. Alright, we're just gonna rain down bullets. What's chasing me now? No! Okay, we killed one of them. But that apparently isn't going to stop more from coming after us. Primals aren't as bad as the Mantisaurs, but wow. This is rough. Where's the hunting place? Can he maybe come out and help shoot things? Can we lead them over this way? Okay, that's good, but we've got more. Okay, you're going down. You're going down too. Alright, so the primals are down. I do not want that flaw. Thank you very much. No, thank you. Let's go ahead and upgrade something because we apparently suck. Achilles says, look like you're having fun tonight. Yes, I am. Definitely a little more challenging than I'm used to. All right, let's see here. Can we increase sneak? I want to eventually get this to at least 100, and we're almost out of levels. So let's do that. Ooh, and sneak attacks ignore 50% of target's armor. That's going to be cool. And we can take another perk. Let's see. You deal increased damage when affected by a harmful combat effect. Well, that probably would have been useful while I was on fire back there. So let's take that. And I don't know where the Mantisaurs went, and at this point, I'm not sure I care. Let's continue on our path for our little quest here. If we stumble on them and need to fight them, we will. But at this point, maybe I've learned my lesson. Let's do a quick save so that I don't have to learn that lesson again.
Here they come.
Uh-oh. Something. Primals. Okay, primals I can handle. primals.
Everyone all right?
Looks like they've all been wiped out. What a shame. Okay, everyone's alive. Only because they cannot die. Because at this point, I definitely would have killed my entire crew multiple times. That was a weird little jump. Okay. And we've got a crashed spacecraft of some sort. And we have a canid.
This might be tough. Nice kill. Mess with us.
There we go. Okay, canids are easy. Canids I can handle. Mark Shaw says, did you insult someone? It seems like they're picking on you. Maybe. I mean, I guess maybe that was revenge for the surprise murder of all those Rizzo's soldiers. And we have a Raptidon.
Here we go.
Okay, we've got enough distance here that I think we can take it out. But there's more out there. Let's use our companion's abilities.
Never anger a man of the claw.
Not as effective as I would like. Okay, one down. And I'm being affected by acid, so I should do extra damage now, right? Okay, that one should be... I thought it should be dead. Okay, there, it's dead now. It's dead. Okay, one more. Oh, that's a big one. You're supposed to be dead now. Really? That did the trick? Oh, it seems to stun them a little bit. But no, definitely didn't do the trick. This should do the trick. There we go. Alright, well that was exciting. This game that doesn't normally have a lot of combat has been very violent tonight. And we find ourselves at Candy Canyon. Canaplex says, howdy, Mr. Fisty. Howdy, Canaplex. Welcome to the stream. So here we have another dead hotel guest, and we have a sublight tour guide. They don't appear hostile. Let's check this out, and then we'll decide what to do with the sublight tour guides. Hunting rifle hyper. Is that higher level than the one I have? That's 32. As is that. But that one's almost broken, so let's swap them out. Oh no, let's not swap them out because it doesn't have the same mods that mine has. And what are you? Oh, another hunting rifle hyper. And we have a Raptidon. Okay, I do want to repair all my stuff, though. Wow, I need 27 weapon parts and I only have 35. I'm going to be in trouble here. I'm going to be in big trouble. All right, let's do it. I was wondering why I didn't have an option to repair all, and that would be why. This probably needs to be repaired. That's no problem. That's fine. And how about our other weapons? That's in good shape. This one could use a repair, but I don't have enough weapon parts. I might need to start buying those at vending machines. Uh-oh, we've got more Raptidons.
Down they go. Our skills are unrivaled.
Our skills are unrivaled, you say? Except by the creatures that have been killing us. And is there a note here? We have a note. All right, we've got some lore. Good. Last words of Howard A. Kinsella. Though my wounds are fatal, I as a Byzantine must face my death with the same dignity with which I lived my life. I hereby enclose the events leading to my demise. A tragic turn of fate separated me from my guides. The duo fled as our party encountered a single Raptidon, the cowards. I, however, drew my rifle and felled the beast, but not before it sank its teeth into my flesh. I imagine I must have been the finest thing it had ever tasted in this wretched place. Perhaps my guides will find me before I pass, though I doubt those simpletons could find their way out of a cardboard box. I believe their names were Larry and Bell or something similarly mundane. To whoever finds this, please carry out my final wish. Pass on my rating of 1 out of 5 stars to the Grand Colonial. Guides were very unhelpful. Unhelpful indeed. Okay. So now we need to find the next dead hotel guest, which looks like we've got one 171 meters that way and another one 197 that way. Let's loot in the hopes of finding more weapon parts. How about all of you? What do we have here? So we've got a few sublight tour guides, a Byzantium tourist.
Bertie Holcomb is likely beside himself in grief.
Yes, it likely is. All right, anything you're all doing?
We're the future of sublight. Just you wait and see.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing out here. I'd rather be over at the cantina.
Aether waves won't be the same without Helen. We're all gonna be stuck with Spencer Woolridge.
No, you're not. Speed grip, any weapon parts, armor parts. I don't really need those. I think I'm okay here. I don't want to burn up my weapon condition for no reason. Mark Shaw says, funny, but he wrote a lot after being mortally wounded. Indeed. Well, as any of the Byzantines we've met, it does seem that they're all quite a bit full of themselves and like hearing themselves talk. Okay, we've got more Raptidons. Do I have another weapon I can swap in here? The pink slip is still halfway decent. Thunder, no. Let's see here. Level 24. Level 30 shotgun. Let's pop that in for this. That wasn't very effective. Here's our corpse that we're hunting for. Auto mag pistol and dead hotel guests. And another hunting rifle hyper. Oh, I know how we can get weapon parts. Duh. Oh, whoa, what are you? Level 99? Okay. Yes, please. That looks impressive. Okay. But now what we can do is we can break down. Weapon parts will be returned. I haven't been doing much of this, and I probably should. That is, that's not bad. Maybe I don't want to do away with that. That's not very good. But what's it worth in terms of bits? Not much. Okay, you can go away. And the euthanasia kit, it's a unique weapon, but I need weapon parts more than I need unique weapons. Sawed-off shotgun, level 18, can be broken down. Level 30 will keep. Thunderclap. It's unique. We'll keep it for now. You can go. The pink slip will need to be leveled up really to be very useful. But we'll hold on to it for now. And we have another Auto Mag Pistol Ultra, but this one's not level 99. Look at that DPS. Big difference there. Okay. And the Spectrum Gatling. It says the DPS is only 158, but that's not really accurate. Captain Robin's Spine, also a unique weapon. Okay, good enough there. Now, we can repair all of our equipped weapons. That's much better. Okay, now everything's back in tip-top condition. And let's see what we can do with this level 99 pistol. We're still sneaking. Probably doesn't have a...
Right, here we go.
Probably doesn't have a suppressor on it.
Good job, Cap. Get it off! Get it off!
Why aren't you using your special abilities? I'm telling you to. The special abilities are a little strange.
Everyone all right?
Okay, they're all dead. Very good, very good. Okay. Alright, so, where were we going? We've got one more dead tourist to find. They are in this direction. Hopefully we don't run into any more Manta Queens or Mantisaurs on our way. We didn't do well with them. A workbench would be nice so I could mod this thing. And what do we have going on here? Okay, we've got Sublight Tour Guides, Byzantium Tourists. Nobody hostile, that's good. Okay. So far, so good. And what is this place? Have I been here? I must have been here. I hear some sprats. They're not hostile. And it doesn't appear to be a building that actually does anything. Just a little bit of decoration. Okay. I can live with that. Replenish some ammo that we've burned up on seemingly worthless fighting. And there's been some kind of animal threat around everybody else. So I presume there will be an animal threat here, and there it is. Raptidon, Colossus.
Here we go.
Okay, let's see where our sneak attacks can get us.
Nice hit.
So far, so good. And not so good anymore. Okay, enemies killed. We need to die now before I do. Please, before I do. Thank you very much. Cirque says, good evening. Good evening, Cirque. We're going to lead these guys over here and hope we get a little help. We did not get any help. They turned back, and these tour guides were apparently not even interested. But apparently they're looking at a pile of poo. I hope that is helpful to you because, you know, not helping me was a mistake. You should have helped me. Really? You guys couldn't take out a Byzantium tourist? Come on. See, now, if the tour guide would have just gotten up and helped me, he would still be alive. Or she. Hard to tell with all that gear on. Alright, let's see here. What do we have? We still got Raptidons.
Let's go!
Nice hit!
Heal, heal, heal. Heal again. Okay, so the faster movement speed in TTD is pretty useful. You're moving at regular speed, you're shooting at regular speed. But your enemy is not. Okay, there we go. We took out the Raptidons. Tough fight, but not too bad. Let's find our last dead hotel guest. And that's just a stun baton. Who needs that? And now we need to return the room keys. See if we have any options for that. Now that you have the room keys from the deceased guests, you can return them to Isabella and Lawrence. You found evidence that Isabella and Lawrence were grossly negligent and left their guests for dead. You might be able to trick them into the same fate. Aha, things could be getting interesting here. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. So we need to go back over to Legal's Hunter Supplies. And we'll go find Larry and Isabella and see if we can figure out a way to do something horrible to them. Because that's really what we're all here for. Got some weird lighting effects here.
Hey there. You find us those keys?
Let's see here. I decided it would be safer to hide them. They're past the archway in Candy Canyon. Or we can give them to them. Yeah, we're gonna lie and say we hid them and lead them to their own demise.
Wow, that's really smart.
Yes, it is.
We can
I am
just
very
act like
smart.
we found them out there. It's foolproof.
I guess if you've got Lawrence saying things like foolproof, you must have an ironclad plan.
Absolutely.
Thanks for the help, Inspector. You're a lifesaver.
Okay, so now we can say, good choice of phrasing. Hope you find the keys. Left the keys near a harmless sprat nest, so don't worry if you hear movement nearby. No need to thank me. You two are just getting what you deserve. That's a little too on the nose. Let's roll with the sprat nest. All right, now, are they actually going to go there? Probably not. Okay. So we've completed that. What do we have next? Any other side quests? These are all completed. So now we need to go to the Lord of Blight. Speak to Cedric, enter Cedric's office, and speak to him. Okay, let's do that. Where is that? So for that, we've got to go all the way over here to Perea Spaceport. We'll fast travel our way there. Counterplex says, yay, something horrible. That's what we all signed up for. And while I've been trying not to spoil myself on content here, I have learned that you can do something pretty nefarious at the end of this, so I'm excited to see exactly where that goes. We'll see. Okay, is there a workbench around here somewhere? Is that on the map? And where are we? Down here. There probably is, and we just haven't discovered it. Let's take a look around.
I wonder wonder if all these cargo containers are stored here for any legitimate reason. Or just to give Sublight more opportunities for larceny.
That sounds like a legitimate reason to me. Do we have a note? Nope. Terror on Monarch. Taste the freedom with Spacer's Choice. Ah, public restrooms. What I need, though, is a workbench. I would like to modify this fabulous weapon that I found. That may or may not be intended to be level 99. Benton Chan, who are you? You're named.
You one of the new workers?
Sure.
Lost tourist? Wait, I don't care. Just don't knock anything over.
Got a couple of questions for you.
Hey, if it meant I could ignore my work, I'd let you talk to me about sprat reproductive practices. Ask away.
How do you manage the shipping yard?
This terminal makes it pretty easy to match a ship's cargo to its manifest. If it ain't on the terminal, then it's someone else's problem.
What's so bad about managing a bunch of cargo?
Nothing. I just hate working.
Okay, that's all for now.
Figured it wouldn't last. Anything else?
Nope, see you around. But he's got a terminal here that looks like it might have some information on it, but we're going to have to hack it. Unless we have the shipping yard key card. Go into stealth to do that. And we're in. Okay. Greetings, employee. Please be sure to report any unauthorized individuals, mechanicals, or sprats that may have wandered into the shipping yard. View shipping manifests. Manifest Rat King. Ship Rat King. Crew Mills, Cassidy, Whitlock, Dash. Cargo 17 crates, unmarked, 2 canisters of cacao milk, 1 package, unmarked and wrapped in brown paper. All contents moved to shipping yard. Package was placed in container 2443 for safekeeping. Manifest Nanner Spanker 258. Ship Nanner Spanker 258. Crew 8 Rizzo's employees, names withheld. Cargo 14 crates of Rizzo's confectionaries and beverages. 3 sets of security armor. 20 stun batons, used. Moved to Slug Warehouse. Crew was most likely lost and mistakenly landed in Slug territory. Should their captain return asking about their supplies, act as if you don't know what they're talking about. Okay. Manifest Sublighter. The ship is called the Sublighter. Captain Leora McDervish and 2 shipping mechanicals. Cargo 6 crates of weapons, 2 crates of medicine. Note, center back with spectrum enough to drown out most of Fallbrook. Payment was a little light. Talk to the boss about it. Return to route, and that's it. Okay, maybe we'll be sent back here for a quest in the future. I'm not going to risk getting caught stealing over a little bit of ammo. Restricted access. We don't need to go in there yet then, do we? I'd still really like to find a workbench. So far, nothing of the kind. Freight storage and processing. Okay. Maybe we'll see something here. Not so far. Those garage doors sometimes open, but not this time. All right, I presume we'll get sent there for something. This DLC is pretty big. There's a workbench. At the beginning of the stream, I checked to see how many quests I've done versus how many there were, and it looks like there's at least 28. And we'd only done like 12, so I was thinking I was closer to the end and that maybe we'd finish this tonight, but apparently not. Weapon parts, yes, thank you. And let's go ahead and mod this weapon. Whisper Quiet Muzzler, yes please. And the Magnum increases the amount of ammo. We can change the we can change to N-ray damage. That sounds cool. Let's do that. And what about a scope? Gyro sight will reduce our spread. Extendo sight will increase our range. And the Exacto sight, post armor multiplier. Let's roll with that one. This isn't exactly a weapon I want to snipe with. Okay. That's fine. That's fine the way it is. And neither of those need mods. Well, maybe this one could use a mod. I think that's what the Vicar is carrying. Sure and straight barrel reduces sway. Fun times barrel increases critical damage. Let's install that. And what else do we have here? Mag 2 zap. Plasma. It's already a plasma launcher, so let's increase its capacity. And how about here? Okay, Fun Times Barrel. Let's put that on there for Parvati. I'm pretty sure this is the one she's carrying. And we'll also increase the capacity. And why not? Okay. So there we go. And I wonder if I can tinker this. No, level 99 appears to be as high as it goes. And can I tinker this? Okay, I see. I was in the wrong screen. Tinkered items can still be no greater than 5 levels above your own. So considering that the max level is 36, I think we're about as good as that one's going to get. How about this one? Can we tinker this? We can. And at this point, I've got tons of bits, so I don't really care about how much it costs. I want to get this thing doing as much damage as possible. And this can be tinkered a little bit. Not that we really use it as a weapon, but let's do it until we get to 1,000 bits. Good enough. Yeah, it still only does a little bit of damage. And we can probably boost this. Yes, we can. We'll take this as far up as it can go. And one more. Oh, 5,000 bits for that? No, I don't think we need to go that far. Okay, and the bolter pistol at level 33. Pretty sure that's what Parvati is carrying. That's good enough. And how about this? Yes, let's boost that a little bit too. Good enough. And how about armor? Okay, we can boost this a little bit. I'm not going to go crazy on the armor. Because that gets changed out fairly often. And these Moon Man helmets are never going to be very good for armor. And that's already pretty darn good, so I think we're good there. All right. Good enough. That's enough of that. Nothing to break down. Repair all equipped. Looks good. Okay. There we go. All right, inventory management complete. We've modified this with N-ray damage, so it should be pretty effective. And let's see where we go next. So now we need to find... Oh, we should sell our junk, too. Okay, that's done. And how about weapon and armor parts? Do you sell those? Weapon parts, you do. Okay, let's buy them. Because I came up short on those earlier, and I don't want to come up short again. Any quest items or anything like that? Doesn't look like it. Special weapons? No, nothing fantastic there. Plasma Carbine Ultra, that's pretty cool, but it's only level 28. No armor. Okay. Alright, so we need to go find Cedric, if I remember correctly. Yes, speak to Cedric. Let's go find him. Where is he? Up there. Cedric, I've got a fancy new gun. A bad attitude. And the occasional, urge for surprise murder. So...
You got an appointment?
Does it look like I got an appointment? Looks like I got an appointment to me. Aileen Roan. Let's talk to Aileen.
Appointment?
Hello, I need to speak with Cedric. Or no. Let's just tell her we need to speak with Cedric.
Yeah, that's why you're here. Appointment?
Can I make an appointment for right now? Or, well, no, but I'd like to see Cedric regardless. Let's say, can I make one for right now?
Not entirely out of the question. Convince me.
The gun I have doesn't convince you? Let's see here. We can lie and say I have merchandising information for Cedric. Multi-million bit business. We can intimidate. The inspector is here to see Cedric. There will be no other outcome. That's going to be the winner, I think. Or persuade. I could put in a good word with Cedric about his incredibly helpful secretary. Or 4, I don't have the patience for this. I'm just going to go upstairs. We'll do intimidate. The inspector is here to see Cedric. There will be no other outcome.
Inspector, you said? Well, maybe he'll appreciate your blunt charms. Maybe not. I'll see what he has to say. Mr. Kincannon, got an inspector here demanding to see you. Want me to call the guards?
No, thank you, Eileen. I've been expecting him. Send him up, please.
All right, so it sounds like I can just go up. Not that I probably couldn't have just done that anyway. And we'll get caught picking that. Nothing on the terminal. All right, let's head upstairs. Yeah, we probably could have just walked right up here. This looks like his personal kitchen. Oh, we've got weapons displayed on the wall. Timeline discrepancy. Now we get to push this thing around until we see a button. There it is.
Cursory fingerprint analysis shows this display case was recently opened or closed.
Okay, let's see here. That gun on the bottom looks special. Has it been customized?
Confirmed. The grip has been modified for a specific wielder, most likely the rifle's owner. Additionally, the plasma rifle sights appear to have been realigned to better accommodate a shooter with slight myopia in one eye.
Analyze the fingerprints further.
The fingerprints belong to Cedric Kincannon.
As I expected, of course. Conclude the examination.
Oh, admiring my rifle. Had it custom fitted by a woman on Monarch.
So this is kind of interesting because we know that Halcyon Helen was killed with plasma. And that is a plasma rifle. Dissident Queen, Chapter 3. We've already read that one. Steel hand cannon. Wonder if I can get away with it.
Easy does it.
Gonna get right on top of it. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get away with that. Did I have it lined up? Thought I did. Was there there? There it was. There it is. I got it, and he didn't notice. All right, let's see what that does. Hand cannon, 487 DPS, 402 damage. It's got a fun times barrel. Fires explosive packed slugs that burst in a wide area on impact, guaranteeing that your coworkers will think twice before scheduling meetings without you. Well, that sounds like a fun time indeed. Let's just pop it on here real quick. I want to see what it does. Ah, it does explode. Okay. Okay, so we got a little bit of explodes for area damage action going on here. And let's go ahead and talk to Cedric.
Inspector. Eileen is my right-hand woman and the finest assistant to ever grace this office. She is also tremendously skilled in causing physical harm. I recommend you do not insult her with any further attempts at intimidation. Now then, here for my alibi, I assume.
Well, then I recommend that she does what I say. Otherwise, I'll have to kill her with this fancy new gun I just took off your desk, and maybe you along with her. Let's see here. Am I here for your alibi? First, I want an explanation for that nonsense outside. I'm pretty sure that's referring to the first time we came to the spaceport and we got attacked by those random sublight people.
Another murder? Drunk Raptidons? Black Hole Birdie practicing his hacking in the middle of the street? Stop me if it's one of those, or I'll just keep guessing.
Canaplex in the chat says, wow, that gun is badass. Yeah, it really is. I'm kind of digging that. We're going to head right back over to the workbench and work on that one too. Very cool. So here I am, very high in levels, and I may now just completely convert to pistols. Okay, another murder, Drunk Raptidons. He wants to know what's going on. I had a run-in with some slug agents. I had a run-in with some, quote, slug agents, or what was that about Drunk Raptidons?
There was an incident. You should have seen Eileen. Besides being an absolute gem of an assistant, she's a terror with a fountain pen. Raptidons aside, what was your incident, Inspector?
I had a run-in with some quote-unquote slug agents.
Sounds as though you've already sorted it out yourself.
They're dead, if that's what you mean. Why don't you humor me and explain it?
In short, Slug has not sent anyone to rough you up, Inspector. That would be acting against our own self-interest.
Indeed it would.
Now ask yourself this. Why would anyone give thugs slug gear and send them after you?
Clearly, whoever's behind this wants to pit me against Slug.
Right again, Inspector. But I can't fathom who would benefit from tarnishing my reputation like that. Can you?
Presumably Ludovico more than anyone, given your work relationship. Gosh, could it possibly be the administrator? How dumb do you think I am? If you have a theory, spit it out, or I asked the questions here and I didn't ask for a suspect. Gosh, could it possibly be the administrator? How dumb do you think I am?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult your intelligence. I'm used to working with Lou, you see? I hope you won't hold it against me. So, as you've deduced, I did not send anyone from Slug after you, nor is it likely they assigned themselves that task. Still, I am sorry for the trouble, Inspector. With that settled, I assume you'll want to know where I was the night of Helen's murder.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Let's see. That night, I was... torturing Elliot Nasser for information on missing cargo. That was a messy one. Didn't break until nearly noon the next day. Can you imagine?
And where would I find Elliot Nasser to verify that?
An excellent question. I had his body dropped off the edge of the land complex. I'm not sure what happened to it from there, scientifically speaking. Maybe it dissolved? Ultimately, though, it doesn't matter. You'd be a fool to believe me, regardless of what I told you. People lie, and I am, incriminatingly, people.
Uh-huh. So your alibi is that you were busy murdering someone else. Or, wow, you're a real piece of shit.
Watch your tongue, Inspector. I'd hate for one of my people to overhear you insulting me and decide to cut it out of you. I digress.
Go ahead and try.
The point is, I've admitted to being elsewhere the night of Helen's murder. Besides, I have no motive. Why in the name of the architect would I kill Halcyon Helen? She was making me a fortune.
Bet you'd make a killing selling tickets to her funeral.
Why, Inspector, that's terrible. Besides, given how long she was likely to live and continue working, the math doesn't work out. I'd offer to assist you in your work, but I've a mystery of my own to solve, I'm afraid.
I take it the guy you tortured wasn't the source of your missing cargo then.
Oh, Elliot stole from me, all right. Alas, you're right in that his was a singular isolated incident, and as such, does not resolve a concerning broader trend. Items are disappearing from Slug's storage and processing warehouse. The thefts began a week before Helen's unfortunate death, and there have been more instances since. Before you ask, I know the difference between cargo going missing and cargo going missing. This is the latter.
Okay, what's the connection to Helen's murder?
I'm not sure. I'm only confident there is one. That the thefts began mere days before Helen's untimely demise is an extraordinary coincidence. I'm not a man who believes in happenstance, Inspector. I do not trust it.
Okay. Really, dumb luck's done a lot for me.
Has it? I wonder, how much of your luck has been luck, and how much are you downplaying as chance? Regardless, this will be fun. You out in the field, chasing down leads, me scheming in my office, preparing to unspeakably mangle the perpetrator.
Okay. I feel like I shouldn't say no to a violent crime lord. Just no unspeakable mangling in front of me, please. I like to commit my own horrific bodily harm, thank you very much.
Oh, I never subcontract out that type of work, Inspector. You'll want to speak with Ella Tinsley, the warehouse foreman. I've cleared her as a suspect myself, but should she refuse to cooperate, shoot her. No, I'm joking. If she won't cooperate, tell me and I will shoot her. And do feel free to search my office for clues while you're here. Don't hold back on my account.
Okay, well, let's get to it. So I do know from some of the other little bit of digging I've done, some of the people we've killed, if we had let them live, they would have been killed by someone else. So that's kind of interesting. Oh, we've got another discrepancy here.
This copy of TK contains 142 fewer pages than a standard copy. The missing pages were likely removed to create sufficient space for the hidden listening device inside.
Okay. Engineering 65, short-range transmission capabilities. The receiver must be somewhere nearby.
You figured that out just by looking at it? Huh. We ought to talk shop one of these days.
Inspector, please consider speaking into the device in order to trace the transmission and reveal the receiver's location.
You can talk discrepancy amplifier. You do it.
You can talk discrepancy amplifier. You do it. Transmission analysis complete. While the precise location of the receiver could not be pinpointed, it has been narrowed down to a smaller, approximate range.
How long has it been here?
Analysis inconclusive. However, there is a minor accumulation of dust particles present on the book's uppermost surface.
Taste the dust. It tastes slightly dusty, but not dusty enough. This listening device was planted recently.
Captain, I'm getting worried over this fascination you're developing with licking random objects.
Additional analysis concludes your hypothesis is correct, Inspector.
Arthur, don't go encouraging the captain.
Arthur? She's named him Arthur? I love Parvati.
No, wait, don't tell me. Let's save it for the big reveal once you've solved
Oh,
the case.
I want to kill him just because I can, but he's also a terrible person, and that could be useful. Cousin Todd says, wait, is licking random objects wrong? I don't know. How could it be wrong when it tastes so right? Okay, we want to get back over to that workbench. I want to mod this cool gun that I just stole.
Watch out!
I didn't know I was going into a place I wasn't supposed to go to. My goal was not to get into a fight here. But if you're gonna make me...
Nice one, Captain!
So now all of Sublight wants to kill us because we went down a ladder. Yeah, I think we're gonna undo this. But let's have a little fun killing first.
Oh, you're wounded!
Where's Cedric?
Captain, you're wounded!
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, fine. Alright, enough fun, enough fun. Cousin Todd says, then I don't want to be right. Indeed. Okay, let's see here. Where were we? I think that's this. I hope. I haven't been quick saving as much as I should. Hopefully this is pre-anger.
What's that you found? No, wait, don't tell me. Let's save it for the big reveal once you've solved the case.
Okay, we already did it. Okay, so now... Alright. Damage undone. Pretty sure that was not how this is supposed to go. Guess I'm gonna have to fast travel. Where's that workbench? Uh-oh. Cannot fast travel at this time. Okay, so I think we've experienced the Outer Worlds equivalent of getting stuck on the rocks. And we're just going to have to reload. There we go. Wentworth High Society cigarettes. The finest cigarettes in Halcyon.
What's that you found? No, wait, don't tell me. Let's save it for the big reveal once you've solved the case.
Alright, let's be smart now. We're going to go back down the right way. Go back outside. Alright, there's the receiver location. There's the foreman. Where is the workbench? Where can I... Here it is. We can make this stolen gun better. Oh, we can't. Okay, we can't mod the stolen gun. because it is a unique named weapon, but we can tinker it. We're going to tinker this up as high as we can. All right, 607 DPS. That's doing a lot more damage now. And 550 DPS on that level 99 auto mag, so both pretty good. But that takes a lot more shots to get there. But it also has a suppressor on it, which this one doesn't and can't, because we can't modify named weapons. All right, let's go talk to the foreman. Cousin Todd says, can't blame me for that one. That's true. Todd, for once, we have encountered a bug that isn't your fault.
Sorry, this area is off limits to port vision. Oh, wait half a second. You're the inspector.
Indeed, I am.
Sorry about that. I'll buzz you right in.
Good call.
Feel free to have a look around, sir.
Uh-huh. That's what I
Where
thought.
Slug houses all its completely legally obtained inventory.
Clearly. Ah, okay, so we can close the lobby door with that. Do you have a name? Slug guard? No. And we'd be stealing with any of that stuff. What am I looking for in here? Okay, you discovered a listening device in Cedric's office. This might be what we're looking for. Now, ask the foreman at Sublight Freight and Storage and Processing about the missing cargo. Okay. So I guess we're going upstairs. This must be the foreman. Let's check the terminal before we talk to the foreman. And we have used our significant hacking skills to get in here. Welcome user E. Tinsley. Please make a selection. Incoming. From B. Chan. Subject, it happened again. We met B. Chan. He was the dock manager who doesn't enjoy his job. It happened again. Pens, soda. I'll never understand where you get the energy to care about this shit, Tinsley. I don't know what to tell you. Pretty much the only ones that handle any cargo are the auto mechanicals. You can come look at them if you want, but even I have better things to do than help you exact justice on a void-damned pen thief. From Benton. And that was in response to this. Benton, we're missing cargo again. Just random shit. This time we lost 5 boxes of blue pens and a couple of purpleberry sodas. I can't see a pattern. We got all those Deadeye Mark IIs in the other day, and not one of them went missing. So it's not like the skimmer's going for the most expensive cargo. As far as I can tell, shit's getting skimmed from the crates before they make it inside freight storage and processing. Could someone be breaking into the shipping yard at night, do you think? Oh, let's see here. Return to incoming messages. From B. Chan, subject, seriously? Ella, tell whoever snuck over to the shipping yard and messed with the loading automechs to go to hell, will you? Those things break down enough as it is, and I'll be damned if I'm going to haul cargo around myself. All right, and now we'll check outgoing. To B. Chan, subject, malfunctioning automechs. In response to that prior message, in that case, there must be a problem with the automechs. I'll swing by when I can and see what's malfunctioning, besides you. Okay, so it's in response to those. We'll return to outgoing messages. Response to seriously. Okay, but you have to admit it's a little funny to see an automech dance. Not my fault they're so damn easy to hack. Seriously, a primal could do it. All right, and one more missing cargo list. Here's a list of what's gone missing so far. or at least everything I've noticed. See what I mean about there not being a pattern? 8 boxes of Purpleberry Punch, 2 boxes of pens, 16 pallets of cacao milk, 300 small portrait images, Woolrich, S. Additional shipping instructions, handle with care. Law would I like to fold these in half. 3 Mark 7 cranial protectors, 7 sets of protective clothing with safety harnesses, 2 cases of lemon slap, 10 Spacer's Choice sabers, 25 cases of blasting agent, 3 boxes of dark matter bars, and 4 cases of nanner spank. I ask you, Benton, who would steal nanner spank, let alone pictures of Spencer Woolrich? If the thief wasn't skimming from Cedric Kincannon of all people, I'd figure they were doing it for kicks and giggles. Okay, indeed. So now we'll talk to Ella Tinsley, whose name is being covered up by our compass up there. What's this? Is this a key card or something valuable? I'm risking getting stuck on things. No, just cigarettes.
You're the inspector, aren't you? Boss Kincannon said you'd be by about the cargo that's been going missing. Gosh, this is so neat. A real-life inspector. What's that like? Have you solved any mysteries yet? Ever had to shoot a suspect?
Had to? Or did? Well, why don't we... Okay, let's see here. I call it closing a case, and it's the best part of my job.
Case. Just like a real inspector.
That's what I am,
so
a real
missing
inspector.
cargo. How can I help your investigation?
Okay, so we know what the culprit's been stealing. Who has access to the cargo?
Everyone here at Freight Storage and Processing, for a start. Thing is, the cargo is going missing before the shipments even get to the warehouse. Best I can figure, it's probably getting lost in the shipping yard. As for who has access there, Benton Chan, he's the shipping yard manager. He told me it's mainly just the loading automechs that handle cargo.
Okay. Could Benton have anything to do with it?
Nah, Benton's too lazy for crime. The extra work would kill him. Last
could be
time
true.
I asked him to check the automechs, the whole head told me he couldn't help because he was dead.
As they say, when you can't call in sick, you call in dead. So thanks for the heads up. Hard to argue with that. 3, is he dead?
Brain dead, maybe. But no. My point is that if you think the automechs are a lead, you'll have to check on them yourself. Hopefully, you're mechanically inclined.
Okay, what's the culprit been stealing?
That's the weird part. There's no pattern far as I can tell. The thefts don't make sense. I ask you, who would steal a handful of Spacer's Choice sabers, so dull they can barely cut mud, but leave the spectrum black? Ugh. Who'd be desperate enough to want to steal a Spacer's Choice saber, full stop?
Low-class scum who can't tell spectrum black from nanner spank. The criminal mind is strange and unknowable. Sounds like our perp's not fencing the stolen goods or an idiot.
No one's dumb enough to think Spacer's Choice sabers are worth half a damn. Then there's the most recent theft. 5 boxes of pens and a couple of sodas. I can't decide which one's sadder.
Ivan Lopez in the chat says, hello, people. Hello, Ivan. Welcome to tonight's stream. So let's see here. I see what you mean about there not being a pattern. It's both, and both are sadder. Maybe our perp is desperately low on ink. All crime is sad. The sad act of a pathetic mind. I see what you mean about there not being a pattern.
Well, I'm no inspector. If there is one, I'm sure you'll find it.
I'm sure I will, because I am great. That's enough for now.
Oh, before I forget, I figured you might want to access my terminal, so I had a spare keycard made. It's all yours.
Oh, thank you for being so welcoming and letting me into the terminal that I already read. Anything on there I should know about?
Oh no, I forgot to delete all of those incriminating messages I sent about which cargo to steal. Nah, I do have a list of cargo that's gone missing though, if that helps any.
I already have it. I was already in your terminal. Remember, I am a professional inspector, a real one, and I am great, so I know everything. All right, and what's next on our list here? Now we need to find the receiver for the listening device that was in Cedric's office. Get out of my way. Don't you know who I am? I am very important. I'm a very important inspector. We'll head back to the spaceport and find where the receiver is. Mark Shaw says, stop Cousin Todd licking random things. That's how the zombie apocalypse started. Is it? I don't know. As the coronavirus memes go, I'm an American, goddammit, and I'll lick whatever doorknobs I damn well please.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Transmission endpoint discovered. The receiver in this book matches the transmitter to the listening device found in Cedric's office. It's somewhat grime-covered.
Any clues as to who put it here?
Due to the high level of foot traffic in this area, this unit is unable to determine who placed the device.
How long has it been on the ground?
Please don't taste the dirt this time.
Based on the accumulated mix of sludge and detritus, the receiver has been present since approximately a week before Helen's death.
Take the receiver. Okay, so it's been here for a while. And Ivan in the chat is confused by our conversation about licking things. Not long ago, I've been making it a point to taste every possible clue that we find along our journey. And Parvati became very concerned about my new fixation with licking random objects. So of course Cousin Todd chimed in that he enjoys licking random objects, and how could that be wrong? So we've got a whole thing going on tonight with licking things. All right, what's next? There's an auto mechanical over here. Ah, the hacked mechanical.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Another timeline discrepancy.
Warning. Damaging company property will result in deducted...
Inspector, this loading automechanical's programming does not match factory default settings. The standard defensive protocol has been modified to include an additional trigger.
Okay. Let's see here. Identify the new trigger, scan for signs of unusual behavior. Define standard defensive protocol.
For Type K-19 cargo transport automechanicals, defensive protocol is triggered by attempted interference with cargo, or its transportation, or attempted destruction of the unit. Once triggered, defensive protocol targets the perpetrator and applies lethal force until the target has been deceased for a minimum of 3 minutes.
Uh-huh. Scan for signs of unusual behavior.
Slug automechanical maintenance records indicate this particular unit is frequently reported as out of position or missing for periods of time.
Identify the new trigger.
There is a directive in place to initiate defensive protocol should an unsanctioned data log installed in this automechanical be removed.
Let's have a look inside this automech. And looks like the chat is caught up now on our licking conversation. And Mark Shaw says, interesting, herd immunity? Perhaps. Perhaps indeed. Okay, so what's next? Investigate the shipping yard automechanicals. Slug's cargo loading automechanicals sound like your best lead. Time to give them a good once-over. All right, so we investigated one. We must have another one we need to check out. Oh, we got to do more with this one. Talk.
Loading automechanical unit K-14 is fully operational at 99% power. Please designate the cargo to be transported and its destination. How can this auto-mechanical assist you?
So I can use Lockpick 100, or if Inspiration was higher, I could get Parvati to disable the failsafe. Let's back out of here. Oh, I can't. Okay. All right, Lockpick 100, here we go.
Access panel is open. Please be sure to close the access panel when you are done.
View the most recently added data log. Mash all the buttons and hope one of them does what you want.
Ejecting data log 17C. Alert. Failsafe protocol triggered.
Uh-oh.
Kill mode initiated.
Oh no.
Preparing to end user.
Wait, I have questions.
Understood. This unit is programmed to facilitate user queries. Kill mode pause. User termination to follow.
What's on the data log you just ejected?
The ejected data log contains instructions to move cargo shipment 6, 8, 7, 5 outside the boundaries of the shipping yard. It also contains instructions to move randomized cargo shipments outside the boundaries of the shipping yard at intervals of 1 to 4 days.
Okay. What was in shipment 6875? Sorry, Cousin Todd, there does not appear to be an option to lick the auto-mechanical.
Apologies. This unit does not have access to cargo inventory lists.
All right, now you can go ahead and pummel me.
Kill mode re-engaged. Have a nice day.
Watch out!
Oh, apparently this means we have to take out all of them.
Nice hit! Nice kill!
Maybe I can just run away from this? Doesn't look like it. Okay, well, the people aren't coming after me, so that's good. All right, that appears to be it. Nope, we've got one more over here. Well, my goal was not that, but, you know, I guess bad things happen when you mash buttons. Ivan says, one of my neighbors is cooking and it smells good. That's awesome. And Cousin Todd says, damn it. Yeah, damn it indeed. No option for licking the robots. Only an option for murder. And now we need to return to Cedric and inform him that you've solved Slug's skimming problem. Okay. I suppose I have. Because I am great.
Inspector, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I've solved your cargo skimming issue. I have more questions about Helen. The constable is dead. Or why does Ludovico hate you so much anyway? I've solved your cargo skimming issue.
Ooh, I love this part. The big reveal. So tell me, what happened?
You've got a serious security problem.
What makes you say that?
Somebody bypassed. The culprit is using your auto-mechanicals to skim cargo. Engineering 65, somebody bypassed the loading mech security system and rewired them to skim random goods.
Damn, you're good. Hacking the automechs. So that was our skimmer's game. But why? Everything that was stolen has seemed random. I certainly see no pattern.
The culprit didn't want you to. It was a cover-up. The theft was random, except for a single shipment.
So, our culprit had something specific they wished to acquire and used the random theft as a smokescreen. I must say, Inspector, you've done excellent work on this case. Then that just leaves how the culprit knew where their true target would be, or indeed, that Slug would soon possess it.
I can hand him the receiver and say I found this. Dramatically slam the receiver down on the desk. Found this receiver and I'll sell it to you, or use our sneak skill and say, check your pocket. Let's do that. A little bit of magic.
Okay, that's very impressive. Don't ever touch me again. Am I right to think what you found in my office earlier was the other half of this listening device?
Sure was, and whoever this device belongs to, that's our culprit.
Not quite, Inspector. That listening device belongs to me. I lent it to Halcyon Helen to assist her with role research.
Helen can't... 3 intelligence, which we can't do because we're very, very dumb. Helen can't be behind the thefts. He's dead.
Yes, I do realize that. Thank you. You'll recall the thefts began in the week leading up to her death. Plenty of time to hack an auto-mechanical and program it to steal. She must have died before she could turn it off. Unbelievable. I helped her. Gave her whatever she needed. I thought we were doing each other a good turn.
I doubt it was personal. You helped her make money for Slug, you mean? No good deed unpunished, eh, Cedric? Or corporate sabotage, perhaps?
I can't begin to guess at her motive. If it was to spit in my face, she'd be pleased to know she succeeded. This is a betrayal, Inspector. I do not take betrayal lightly. Helen should consider herself very lucky indeed that she is already among the dead, and that some other bastard beat me to putting her in the ground.
Dumb dialogue option. We finally got one, but before we do that, we'll check on the chat here. Canaplex says murder is almost as good as licking things. Perhaps it is. Mark Shaw says, good night, Fisty and all. 2 a.m. in the UK. Have a good one. Good night, Mark. Have a good one, and thank you for joining us. And now, dumb, nobody put her in the ground. She was on the grand ballroom floor.
I'm going to pretend you're joking.
I am not.
It's as you said
I am
before.
very dumb.
She's dead. If I'd known Helen was stealing from me, I may very well have killed her, or had her killed. Alas, I did not.
That's for me to decide. Or maybe you did know, and this is all a show for my benefit.
Oh, that is good, Inspector. Now you are thinking in the manner you must if you intend to get to the bottom of this mess. I wish you luck with your investigation, though I doubt you'll need it. You'll find Helen's murderer. I'm confident of that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must find a way to excise my anger that minimally damages my business empire. I expect it will involve shooting quite a lot of guns.
Okay, so where does that leave us? We need to return to Administrator Ludovico. Let's head back over to our penthouse and see what's going to happen here. So at this point, I think we've talked to everyone. I know there's more quests that are available, so we haven't done everything yet. But now we've heard that Halcyon Helen, was up to some nefarious shenanigans on Eridanos. We know from our exploration last night that she had a secret little cabin that she was staying in. We now know that she was involved in some kind of corporate espionage with Slug. So there's more to her story than we know. John W. says, hi, I made it. How you doing tonight, John? Nice to see you. Okay, and we haven't looked at our murder board for a while here, so let's check it out. Investigation board. This board is covered with a loose collection of photographs and papers. Examine more closely. Something is rotten on Eridanos. With every step of your investigation, you come closer to the truth. Examine your suspects. Examine the list of victims. Consider the Eridanos atmospheric complex. Consider additional evidence. Let's look at 3. After Helen's murder, authorities placed a lockdown on all incoming and departing spacecraft. You are, as far as you know, the only exception. Look at the Prophet's retreat. Jasmine Leva, the Prophet of Profitability, holds a retreat in the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve not far from the hotel. Wealthy patrons are encouraged to enjoy the hotel's amenities when they're not busy purging themselves of harmful, unprofitable humors gathering inside their anatomy. Look at the Piraeus spaceport. The business end of Sublight Underground, something of a misnomer as Sublight Underground's operations are about as high above ground as any location in Halcyon. Okay, look at the Purpleberry Orchards. The Purpleberry Orchards are responsible for growing and cultivating the Rizzo's proprietary purpleberry, an essential ingredient in the majority of Rizzo's confections and beverages. Rizzo's workers seem uncomfortably happy all the time. Take a look at the Rizzo's Research and Development Lab. The Rizzo's RR&DD Lab, formerly operated by Dr. Leora Blossom. Helen's trail led you to the RR&DD Lab, but when you arrived, something had driven its lab technicians to a violent frenzy. Okay. So we can leave the conversation. But we also had the opportunity to look at additional evidence. Consider additional evidence. Loose ends, critical clues, or red salt tuna. Look at the model needler gun. This is an exact replica of the needler, Helen's signature weapon. You discovered traces of chemicals in Helen's upturned luggage. Someone removed the needler from her belongings. Now, here's a crazy idea. The person who killed the woman at the lab killed the lab people with a needler. We've been assuming that Helen is dead. And perhaps she is. But there are strange things afoot in Halcyon. We also know that she was up to some corporate subterfuge and she had a secret cabin in the basement here at the hotel. What if Helen is not dead? What if Helen is still doing something? What if she's on some kind of quest here? That would be awesome. That would actually be really awesome. But I'm not sure that makes sense. Look at the bottle of Spectrum Brown. Spectrum Brown, Rizzo's newest flavor of Spectrum vodka, or a disaster waiting to happen. At the bottom of each bottle lies the corpse of a parasitic life form guaranteed to enhance flavor and improve your mood. Oh. Well, now things are getting more interesting. Okay, see, now maybe I'm just blind, but I hadn't put that together. I understood the parasites were affecting Rizzo's employees. I didn't know they were putting them in the new vodka. That is very intriguing indeed. Okay, now Administrator Ludovico is suddenly an awful lot more evil, isn't he? John W. says, I was just thinking she faked her own death. That would be really interesting. And now it's really interesting to me to see confirmation that Spectrum, that Rizzo's was, in fact, putting the parasites in the new vodka. So if this new vodka is released, they're going to spread those parasites to everyone in Halcyon. And they know it, and they don't care. So that is really intriguing. So by helping them solve this murder, are we helping them do that? Is that what we want to do? I mean, Maniacal Moron run, maybe. I guess we've got to talk to Administrator Ludovico.
Inspector.
Okay. We can say I know who killed Halcyon Helen, or we can say I looked into Cedric.
Closely, I trust. Tell me what you found.
I'm about to disappoint you. He's got an alibi. Cedric's a slippery guy. I didn't find much to build a case. Or he's a criminal boss. I can't trust anything he says. He's got an alibi.
Of course he's got an alibi. He runs Sublight Underground. He probably starts his day by preparing half a dozen alibis. With that in mind, do you think Cedric was responsible for Helen's death?
He was torturing a guy at the time of Helen's death. I can't see past that alibi. Helen was making money for Cedric. I doubt he has a motive for killing her. He runs Sublight. He could have ordered her death without bloodying his own hands. He was torturing a guy at the time of Helen's death, and I really can't see past that alibi.
Fair enough, Inspector. I won't try to influence your judgment any more than I already have. I have noticed that the suspects in this investigation have a mysterious tendency to spontaneously die. I trust Mr. Kincannon is alive and safe.
Sorry to disappoint you, Ludovico. He's alive and well.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I've already lost Dr. Blossom and Constable Keene, but at least Cedric's alive. The universe is a just place.
All right, I'll be back, I suppose. So we've got another level up. We've got more reputation increase from Rizzo's. That makes up for us surprise murdering a squad of their soldiers. And let's see what skills we can take. So we could improve handgun skill. Minimum armor penetration damage. So I am liking these handguns, but they're doing kind of pretty well on their own. Sneak, if we could get that to 100, our sneak attacks will ignore half of our target's armor. I think that sounds pretty great. Let's apply that. Okay. So what do we have now on our quest list? The Unfinished Accusation. That's all we can really do. I'm sure there are some more side quests. And maybe we could do those first, or maybe we'll stumble on those as we go, because I know this is not over yet. I am fairly certain. It can't be. There are way too many quests on that list. I tried not to look into all of them, but there are way too many. Okay, so that means this is a good time. I've been up here for almost 2 hours, so this is a good time for me to get up and stretch my legs. Get the blood flowing a little bit, get back in gear for some more. So everybody stick around. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves in the chat. I will be back in just a few minutes. We're going to take a quick break, and I shall return, and we'll see if we can find any more clues. Okay, and I am back. Let's go ahead and remember to change our screen. There we go. All right, catching up on the chat. John W. is very invested in this Halcyon Helen idea. Maybe there was a twin sister or clones. Or is it the final form of the parasite? It's a pod person. It could be. It could be a pod person. So our next step is to make an accusation. We've got to accuse someone of the murder. Or maybe we tell Ludovico that there's no one to accuse. We have a quest marker here. Ah, because it's gone back to our other main quest, which we don't want to do until we're done here. I suppose we could leave and go back to the main game, but no, we want to get through this.
Inspector?
So we have to say, I know who killed Halcyon Helen.
I've been waiting for this. Tell me, Inspector, who killed Halcyon Helen?
Okay, let's... We've got some options here. We can say Bertie Holcomb did it, your old nemesis Cedric Kincannon, you did, or the dumb dialogue option, it was me, I did it, I killed Halcyon Helen.
I should have stayed back on the ship with Ada.
You know, boss, there are days I wonder how you made it this far without accidentally shooting yourself.
Bold strategy, Captain. Let's see if it works out.
It's astounding you haven't been the death of me, Captain.
Sam says, let your automechanical do the dirty work, while you keep your hands clean.
I think you may be confused, Captain. Yet again.
I don't understand. What do you mean it was you?
Science 45, if somebody died, there's a good chance I did it. It's just basic statistics. Why wouldn't it be me? I'm pretty much the most dangerous person in Halcyon. Or process of elimination. Let's pass the science check, see where this goes.
That's... I don't have the words to describe how astronomically moronic that is. All right, I'm going to humor you because you're, law help us all, the inspector. What possible motive could you have to kill Halcyon Helen?
This is fantastic. Professional rivalry. You know I'm Maverick Johnston's latest star, right? Or I haven't figured that out yet. Or is boredom a motive? I am Maverick Johnston's latest star.
Ah, I didn't know that. Wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm not about to drag myself into your bizarre logic. You couldn't have killed Helen. You barely knew Halcyon Helen. She wasn't threatening your career or snooping around in your secrets. You see, those are serious, real motives.
I don't know. I never really needed a motive to kill someone before. That doesn't make any sense. I don't have secrets, so why would I kill Helen? I don't know. Never really needed a motive to kill someone before.
Of course you need a motive. A motive justifies your behavior. It's not murder if you don't have a motive. It's just senseless slaughter. You weren't even here on the night of the murder. How could you possibly have killed her in the ballroom?
Shrug, blow to the head, couple shots with a plasma rifle. Engineering 65, I would have programmed a mechanical. I hate getting my hands dirty. I don't know, Lou. If you're so smart, why don't you tell me? Let's go with the shrug. Blow to the head, couple shots with a plasma rifle.
No, don't you have any sense of subtlety? You'd have to deflect attention away from you. You rewrite a mechanical's programming. Every mechanical in this damned colony is armed. Even Burbage has a built-in plasma weapon. Wait, don't move a muscle. Someone's just tripped my alarm. And my security defenses. And killed my patrols. The distillery is under attack. Someone's after me, Inspector. I need you over here right now.
Okay, and we have... The other shoe has now dropped. I'll be right over. Someone's trying to kill you? Well, shit, don't let me get in their way. No, what you need is a less obvious trap. How dumb do you think I am? I am pretty dumb, though.
I appreciate your skepticism, Inspector, but this is not a trap. There's a security breach at my distillery. Damn it, someone's interfering with my transmission. Can you read the...
So, guys, should we help him out or what?
Whoever the real killer is, I got a feeling they're going after Mr. Ludovico. We need to catch up to him. Fast.
I guess, if we have to. Getting kind of tired of kicking my heels up in the penthouse all day.
All right. I got nothing going on. We should definitely go. As for helping him, maybe we take the wait-and-see approach?
From the depths of Terra 2 to the heights of Eridanos, there's no mess that your SAM unit can't unstick, unclog, or unsully.
Whoever is attacking the distillation station is offering us a challenge. I say we accept.
I agree. Okay. Oops. And off to the distillery we go. Keep hitting escape for my map as though I'm playing Fallout 76. A naked hunch. That is my new quest here. Clearly a callback to the classic novel Naked Lunch. Administrator Ludovico reported a critical security breach. Someone is after him or something he's protecting. Head to the distillation station and catch up with the assailant. Indeed, let's do it. So we need to get all the way up there. So let's head where? If we go to the pilot house, then we can go there and that way. That sounds like a plan to me. And let's leave Liquor Max. Cousin Todd, we've been licking too many things tonight. All right, we're going to leave Liquor Max behind and take Sam. So hopefully he can clean some of these surfaces before we lick random objects. And we'll keep Parvati with us too. Let's go ahead and continue. John W. says it's Helen going after him because he killed her. Zombies. Perhaps. And Cousin Todd says, good night all. Have to head out for the evening. Good night, Todd. Have a good night and don't lick too many random objects. At least without cleaning them first. Always make sure you've got your SAM unit handy to clean your random objects before licking them. Okay, 400 meters this way. Well, that doesn't look like the right way to go now, does it? Although it could be interesting. I wonder what happens if we jump off the edge of the world. Apparently this is what happens if you jump off the edge of the world. Had to try it at least once. Okay, so that's where we need to go. But we apparently can't get there by jumping off the edge of the world, so let's go back up this way. Hopefully there's a way back up onto that platform.
Okay, we'll spend 20.
Okay, and here is a bridge. Okay, so this bridge goes here, and that bridge goes over to the distillery with the rainbow smog. I still can't get over how cool this place looks. It really does. I mean, this is such a cool concept. I love it. Still don't see a path over there. Here it is. Here's our other bridge. John W. says, Cousin Todd, take notes for Starfield. Yeah, really. Starfield is going to have its work cut out for it, that's for sure. Uh-oh, we have frenzied hosts.
Muting volume now. Take out the trash.
I'll show you happiness!
Never felt so damn good!
All right, so those N-rays are pretty effective.
This area has been sanitized.
Good bit of damage over time after the fact. I'll take that. Oh, that's right. Frenzied hosts. Okay, so if we were watching last night when we had that little mystery we solved about the guy with the parasite who suddenly went mad, it seemed a bit confusing that he went mad when the parasites make everyone happy, but I forgot about the frenzied hosts. That does seem to be a thing that happens. They go crazy and start killing people after a while. And here we have the different colors of spectrum. Now we just need to find our way in.
This unit is experiencing difficulty processing overwhelmingly prismatic optical stimuli.
It is quite colorful here. Purple water. And here is the distillery. This looks like it must be the way in. Spectrum Distillery, enter here. Like Willy Wonka. Drunken Willy Wonka. Oh, and there's the, in the bottom of the barrel, in the bottom of the bottle, there is the parasite, and I just never noticed it. I feel dumb. Okay. So let's keep looking around here. Uh-oh. Receptionist Embry is dead. Chapter 3 continued. Oh, maybe we get the next installment. All right, this shriek was all Helen needed, for she cocked back a Hammersmith brand explosive parcel, which she had deftly stolen from the Marauder Armory hours earlier, and hurled it into the monster's mouth. Enjoy it, it's a meal deserving of one such as yourself. And without further hesitation, Helen activated the detonator as the explosion echoed through the room, spattering the walls with blue bits of giant slug. Helen could not help but feel elated, a crippling blow dealt to the enemies of the colony's profit margins. This would not be the last, of course, but wherever there were enemies of the board, she would be there to fight them, and one day, she was sure, there would no longer be anyone left to threaten the colony's peaceful productivity. The end. Next month's issue will contain the Tossball Terror, or Halfback Henry's greatest and final game. Send 2 bits gratuity to view our free catalog. Okay, Cosmic Smoke. Let's see. Let's just check our inhaler quick. We can put some consumables in here. What do we have? We've got Cosmic Smoke. Might as well put that in there. That should gobble up anything with similar traits. Natural health regeneration, sure, why not? We've got a bunch of those. We'll throw that in there. Purpleberry Punch. Okay, good. We've got a few things in our inhaler. That works for me. And we have a terminal we can hack. All right, that took a minute here. Let's look at the logs. Rizzo's Distillation Station, serving the Rizzo's family. Reception terminal log entries. 1. Help. No longer needed. Don't inquire within. Reception terminal. Help me, help me, help me, help me, help me. Over and over and over again. Help, 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 help. Happy, 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 happy. Happy, 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 happy. I think we get the point. Someone has a creepy neck parasite and became very happy. Rizzo's family reminder, don't forget to smile. Happy workers lead to happy customers. Happy customers are repeat customers. Okay, so they've all got creepy neck things. What employer wouldn't want to install creepy neck happiness worms? And we've got a bathroom and some Adreno. We'll stock up on that. I've been using just a bit of the not stim pack inhaler since we've been on Eridanos. That leads outside. Field. Both of these probably go to the same place. Yes. Oh, there's a big old Rizzo's Rangers mascot helmet.
They're so polite. Almost makes you forget they're trying to kill us all.
See, Parvati figured it out. Okay, what do we have here? That looks like a parasite. Harvesting. It all starts here at the orchards. Our purple berries are harvested at peak edibility, making them a perfect base for our brewing process. Brewing and bottling. Our refined distilling process has been honed by years of experience. Not only efficient, but highly effective at bringing out the most powerful flavors from our ingredients. After the beverages are ready, we bottle them up and ship them out straight to the thirstiest mouths in the colony. Indeed, I'm sure you do. Spectrum Brown. If it's brown, drink it down. There it is coming off the assembly line. And we've got another information panel here. Atmospheric collection. Did you know that this facility doesn't just distill alcohol? We distill fuel right out of the atmosphere. That special flavor present in every bottle of Rizzo's Spectrum vodka also gives our fuel its unique kick. That we use the same canisters to brew our beverages and store our raw fuel? Question mark. Okay. What's next? This looks like the entire Spectrum collection. All the various beverages that Rizzo's makes. Rizzo's Beverages Spectrum Brown, a bold and full-bodied spirit with earthy notes and an indescribable savory flavor, dissolving into a hint brine, culminating in a bitter yet satisfying cocoa-adjacent aftertaste. It'll leave you smiling for days. If you're interested in trying this unique flavor sensation, proceed to the door to your right and follow the path to the tasting room. Okay, this must be the door to our right. Distillery. Beyond this door, we hope to make some of your wildest dreams a reality as we give you a peek into the heart of our distillery. You can see it all for yourself, clear as crystal. Please refrain from sharing our secrets with unauthorized solicitors. Let's just keep this special experience between us. John W. says, drink it. I've got some. Let's go ahead and sell our junk while we're here. All right. Warning, no trespassing. That door is sealed. So this is the only way to go.
There ain't nothing at all exciting about Rizzo's Spectrum Brown.
Okay, well, I'm glad I figured out that the parasite was in the bottle before we got here, because Parvati is making me feel like a very inadequate investigator right now.
Now that you've seen behind the scenes, I bet you're pretty thirsty. Well, not to worry. We have every flavor of Spectrum available to delight your palate. Please note that tour guests are limited to a maximum of 3 different Rizzo's flavor samples. All beverages must be consumed on the premises. Rizzo's is not not responsible for gastronomic distress, mild hallucinations, or damage to your sense of taste.
You can have my samples, Captain. I'm gonna pass on the mild hallucinations.
All right, we've got Spectrum Vodka Violet. Well, as long as we're here, we haven't actually had any Spectrum Brown since we've been here. So I think we're going to have to rectify that. Spectrum Brown, if it's brown, drink it down. There we go. We have now drank Spectrum Brown. Brown Vodka Willie's Mind Attributes +1. Okay. So it's not necessarily good for us. Not sure it's going to help us if there's any combat to be had, but maybe we'll get a creepy neck thing. Okay, and we've just come back out. All right. So where are we going? Ah, we must need to get through here. Lockpick door. Okay. And our lockpicking is too low. So we're going to need some clothing. Where are my lockpicking glasses? Or my lockpicking hat. There we go. Is that enough? Not quite. So now we need some clothing with lockpicking or stealth skills. Stealth skills, there we go.
Great work.
And we're just going to change back into things quick before I forget. Okay, grab some ammo while we're here. And we'll have to sneak in. It looks like we maybe could have gotten around this way. No, maybe not. Pick up recharge. Ooh, what are you? Let's see. Okay, new weapon. Recharge. This looks like a plasma cannon. Try not to think too hard about how this one works. Special effects stun. All right, so Sam we can't give any special weapons to. But Parvati we can. It's not a bad weapon, but this might be more fun. Let's give her that. And how about her melee weapon? 498. 796. That's better. Okay, she's getting that. Okay. So here we've got what looks like a studio setup. No need to be sneaking, it appears. And we've got lots of Rizzo's confectionery items. The Knock You Out bar. Okay, what do we have here? Ooh. Examine. Needler prop. This looks like a prop used during the filming that took place on this set. Not much of a weapon, it's too fragile to even pistol whip someone. So, I have been thinking about how maybe they faked Helen's death. On a lot of films, you have a stunt double. Maybe they killed Helen's stunt double. Planted her body and figured it would be just good enough. Halcyon Helen's monogrammed cigarette lighter. This lighter, inscribed with the initials HH, has featured prominently in each of Halcyon Helen's starring roles. Oh, this? It was a gift from an old flame. Ha! Never leave home without it. Never know when it could save your life. Okay. Any other clues? Let's get out our discrepancy amplifier. Usually we get a notification if there's a clue nearby, but it doesn't hurt to check. Not this time. Okay, so we've got some backstage lighting. And yeah, just more staging. There's no green room or anything back here that might have clues. And a door that doesn't open. So we've got to keep searching. What did I miss in here? Anything? No.
Entering quiet mode.
All right, I've got to be missing something fairly obvious. Restroom. This is the tasting area. We've already been here. I mean, I guess I could just jump down there. Or not. No, we can't jump over the gate, or the guardrail. And this door is sealed. How do I unseal it? That door doesn't open. Huh. Okay, what am I missing here? Administrator Ludovico reported a critical security breach. Someone is after him or something he's protecting. Head to the distillation station and catch up with the assailant. Huh. How do we get there? I wonder if maybe there's another entrance? Outside? Maybe we missed something here? No? Huh. I'm thinking there's got to be another entrance outside. Maybe we come from another angle. We'll check that out and see. Uh-oh.
Preparing to neutralize and sanitize.
Trying to infect me with your sorrow?
Okay.
Resuming
That
passive
explosive revolver is pretty cool. Glad we were able to steal that. Okay, 47. Yeah, it looks like there's another entrance. Okay, that makes sense. I feel less dumb now. Although it probably should have directed us back outside. Aha, they're after Helen? I don't know. Either someone is after Helen or Helen is alive and perhaps coming after Ludovico. There she is. There she is. She is alive.
It's you. I had a feeling you'd catch up to me sooner or later, Inspector. I was just hoping you'd find me standing over the administrator's corpse.
What in law's name? Halcyon Helen, how are you still alive?
Oh, is that Ludovico I hear? Perfect. I'm so glad he's still in the building. Would you mind letting him know I'm about to blow his whole operation to flinders?
The hell's a flinder? She doesn't really look like the posters or like the person in the video we saw at the beginning. Is this maybe not actually Halcyon Helen? Maybe this is her stunt double, or perhaps Halcyon Helen, the character, is based on a real person, and this is the real Halcyon Helen. All right, let's see here. I saw this coming from a mile away. No, that's a fair question. You want to explain how you're still alive? Could we take a step back and not blow up any buildings while I'm still in them? I want to know how you're still alive. Let's get to the bottom of this.
Brace yourself, Inspector. You're about to learn the biggest secret in the Vaporwave industry. Halcyon Helen was never one person. I shared this role with my twin sister, Belinda.
That must have been her sister in the ballroom. I can't imagine what she's going through right now.
Malfunction. Comprehension module is imminent for overload.
Belinda and I were the best kept secret in the business. Nobody could tell us apart. And certainly not a peevish, petty, miserable little worm like Quentin Ludovico. So when I discovered the truth, when I realized what Ludovico was about to unleash on this colony, Belinda paid the price.
Okay, and John W. in the chat says he called it, and he did indeed. He said it was a twin, and it indeed was. Or at least that's what she wants us to believe. What plan are you talking about? You used me to pin this murder on someone else. I don't like being used, Lou. Oh, that's right. Lou is also listening in. Feign shock. Administrator Ludovico? A murderer and a coward? Why, I never.
Call me a murderer all you like, Inspector, but I'm no coward. I bloodied my hands to save this colony. I'd do it again. If it means defending Halcyon's future, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Tell the truth, Ludovico. There's nothing safe about Spectrum Brown. You want to infest this entire colony with those disgusting parasites.
They're not parasites. These creatures are symbiotic life forms. They belong to the highest order of life form, capable of living in perfect harmony with humanity. The symbiotes evoke a feeling of joy in their host, a bliss so pure, so profound as to render the most exquisite recreational substance obsolete. Oh, don't you see, Inspector? I want to bring joy back to Halcyon. I want this colony to smile again.
Oh my. So, I think we're going to have a choice to make here. They're not symbiotes. I've seen the way the infected behave. That doesn't sound too bad. Halcyon is a pretty depressing colony. And then rake in a tidy profit for yourself. Helen, you were right. He deserves to die. So I think we're on the verge of needing to make a decision here. We are doing the Maniacal Moron run. So, as much as Halcyon Helen is cool, and it would maybe be fun to run alongside her, might it make more sense to side with Ludovico and infect the entire colony with creepy brainworms? Let me know what you think in the chat. Which direction should we go? I don't know what choice is I don't know if one of these dialogue choices is gonna lock us in or not. So now's a good time to ask. I have my feeling. I am inclined toward brainworms. Brainworms are very maniacal. Maniacal indeed. And you would have to be a moron to sign on for it. But there's not a ton of people that watch this stream. So if all of you want me to go the other way, I can be convinced. Brainworms or not brainworms? We'll have to wait a bit for the chat for the video to catch up here. John W. says, but he only wants you to smile. Yes, indeed. I think I can put John W. down for brainworms. Unless I hear an argument, a compelling argument against brainworms. I'm about to make a choice. Canaplex says, ooh, a twist. Bring on the parasites. Indeed. Brainworms. Let's have the brainworms. Achilles says brainworms. John W. says brainworms because we won't see it anywhere else. And Arcadian Legend says brainworms. Brainworms are definitely the way to go. They don't sound so bad. Halcyon is a pretty depressing colony.
Halcyon is an utterly wretched colony, rotten down to its core. We live short, miserable, brutish lives, and we deserve better. Listen to me. I never wanted to take a life, but I had no choice. I couldn't let anyone destroy this colony's only chance at real happiness. But what about Helen? What about all the innocent people she's killed?
Dr. Leora Blossom was a monster. She deserved to die. Constable Keene didn't. She left me with no choice.
You murdered Leora Blossom. You killed Constable Keene? She was on your side.
She was on Ludovico's side. When she realized I was alive, she refused to stay silent. I gave Maria a chance. I told her about Belinda. I asked for her help, but she turned me down. She was honor-bound to report me to Ludovico. Maria had a duty to her company, and I had a duty to Belinda. We both did what we had to. But in the end, I was the faster shot.
Uh-huh. What about Dr. Blossom? Was that you in the research lab?
Have you met Dr. Blossom? She was practically a reptile. A cold-blooded psychopath who toyed with human lives in the name of scientific advancement. Leora Blossom wasn't a person. She was a weapon in Ludovico's arsenal. You call it murder? I call it disarming my enemy.
I don't really care what it is. I just want there to be brainworms.
You know what you need to do. Help me avenge Belinda. Help me put a stop to this.
Don't listen to her. Listen to me. Throw in with Helen and you destroy Halcyon's only chance at real happiness. Think of the future, Inspector. A lifetime of bliss and joy for every colonist in Halcyon. We can make that happen.
Helen, I'm with you. Ludovico's out of his mind. All right, Administrator. I'm with you. I'm helping you, Helen. But once we get out of here, I expect answers. Wait, Helen, I still have more questions. So, now, interesting part here is, can we say we're going to help her and then double-cross her in the end? Because part of me wants her gun, and I'm not sure we get her gun if we don't help her. Let's... Oof, this is tough. This is tough. They're getting me here. This is a twist. I got to give them credit for this whole quest line. Didn't see these things coming until you really got close. Okay, so we could go for the double cross. Sean W. says, plot twist, Helen has an anti-happy parasite. That could be. We never know. If we tell him I'm with you, then we're going to be stuck and she's going to fight us. Let's say we're going to help her and then double cross her.
It's a deal.
Wow. I can't believe we're running with Halcyon, Helen.
We don't have a lot of time. We need to get out of here.
Not so fast. I've sealed the bulkhead doors. You're staying right where you are. I'm sorry to do this to you, Inspector. Truly I am. If it's any consolation, Helen has brought some remarkably powerful explosives. Your death should be instantaneous. Goodbye, Inspector. Helen, we won't meet again.
Damn it. He sealed us in, but I think I know another way out. Follow me and stay close.
Okay. So the question is, can we kill her?
Head through that door. There's another way out.
Oh, this isn't what I expected at all. I thought we'd be able to team up with her and... Okay, no. No. We're just going to tell him we're on his side. Okay, is this close enough? Achilles says, is it the same parasite that makes you drag your butt on the floor? I don't think so. Okay, so we need to go back a bit further, it looks like. I thought maybe we'd be able to follow her out and then... Thought maybe we'd be able to follow her and then maybe kill her on the way and throw things into chaos, but it doesn't appear that's how it's going to work, so we're just going to be straight with everybody. We're siding with Ludovico.
I had a feeling you'd catch up to me.
What?
We've gone through this before. We won't waste a bunch of time with it.
Brace your house.
That must have been her.
Malfunction.
Linda and I were the so and I discussed.
Call me I do it again.
Tell the truth, Ludovico.
They're not the Simba. Halcyon, listen, but what about it?
Try and make the same choices we made.
She was on I gave Maria. Have you met Leora Block? You know what you need.
Don't listen to her. Listen to me. Think.
All right, Administrator, I'm with you. Brainworms all the way.
You can't be serious. Please tell me we ain't really thrown in with the Administrator.
Really? You're going to choose that coward over me?
No, I'm choosing brainworms over you.
I won't make that mistake twice.
Fine by me.
I've found out where Helen's storing her explosives. You need to find the detonator and defuse it. I'll guide you there. Follow the unsealed doors.
All right, and we can level up. We're at level 34 already. All right, sneak is at 100. I'm having fun with handguns, so let's get them to 60. And what else can we do? Anything else will benefit from 1 point? Sure, determination will get us to the next thing there. Oh, that was all of them. Okay. Never mind. Okay. And perks. We get a new perk. Let's see what we can take here. Okay. After killing an enemy, your weapon sway and accuracy penalties while moving are reduced to 0 for a short time. Headshot kills deal 25% of their damage to enemies within 2.5 meters. That could be useful. 30% damage while under 25% health. Yeah, no, I don't think we're going to do that. You can't really run the Outer Worlds as a bloodied build. Revive companions at 25% health when you use the inhaler. That'll work for me. I'll take that. Okay. So now we've got to follow the unsealed doors. So we can bring the joy of brainworms to the colony.
Forget about Helen. Head through this passage and find that bomb.
I don't want to forget about Helen, though. I want to kill Helen and take her gun.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
All right, where is the discrepancy? Somewhere around here. There's the bomb.
This device has a blinking light for decorative purposes. It was intended to improve worker morale by making common objects around the facility more interesting to look at. No explosives detected.
That's brilliant. Okay. about this one?
This device seems to have several explosives packed inside, along with a remote detonator. Multiple explosives detected.
This is fantastic. Engineering. Helen put this together in a hurry. Should be simple enough to disarm. Let's do it.
Understood, Inspector. Please proceed.
Close your eyes and pull out a wire at random. Let's do it. You don't know exactly what you're doing, but how hard could it be? Your fingers reach into a nest of cables and wires. You close your eyes, pick one, and pull.
Explosive successfully disarmed. Now loading applause protocol. Amazing. Bravo, our hero. You deserve a promotion.
Well done, Inspector. You saved my facility and my life's work. You have my gratitude, and before long, the gratitude of the entire colony. Unfortunately, Halcyon Helen is still at large. We're going to have to do something about her.
You want me to kill the colony's most beloved Aetherwave star? Don't make me regret throwing in with you, Lou. You promised you'd make this colony happy again. I'm holding you to that. You have a plan?
Helen's attack made me realize I'm too vulnerable. I've concentrated all my resources in one area. Naturally, that's where she attacked me. We're going to have to bond our symbiotes with everyone in Eridanos. Every person in this complex will become a home for these creatures. Helen will have nowhere to strike.
I doubt Helen's going to wait around to let us infect the whole complex. I'm starting to feel like you were the wrong choice. Oh no, I'm all in on brainworms. Let's go. Let's see, what's going on with Helen? Where are we going to catch her?
I'd always intended to use the atmospheric control system to disperse the symbiotes. The plan is untested, but theoretically sound. Head back to the hotel. Contact me via terminal. We'll discuss our next move.
I'll talk to you soon.
Yes, Inspector, you will.
Yes, indeed I will. Okay, we've defused the bomb. We've leveled up. And now we need to head back to the hotel to talk to the administrator. So we've got to... go all the way back to our hotel to talk to him, despite the fact that I presume he's still in this building. And getting out of here will be interesting. We can't fast travel from indoors. Oh, it's not that complicated. Okay. All right, so we are all in on the brainworms. This is great. I love this DLC. I love that we actually get to be evil. It's fantastic. As much as I do enjoy Fallout 76, playing through as Old Man McRib and not actually getting to do anything evil has been very frustrating and disappointing. And I really like that we get to be evil in ways that aren't just, oh, let's kill everyone. That's cheap. That's cheap and easy.
I'll show wanna be your friend?
You okay, Captain?
Okay, I think we're clear. Those symbiote-infected people were clearly not very happy, and they needed to be eliminated. You can't be happy with your brainworm. We don't need you here. Parvati is unsure that we've made the right choice. Don't worry, Parvati. You'll feel better once you have your brainworm. All right, I think we can fast travel back to the hotel. If it's brown, drink it down, which we did. So maybe we have a brainworm now, too. What do our companions think about my choice?
I do love all the wall space. So much room for trophies.
Uh-huh. And you're going to love it even more once you have your own brainworm.
There's no room service, right?
I bet there is.
The longer we stay here, the more I can feel my mind softening.
No commentary on the brainworms. Where's Felix? Felix, gave me a little attitude before when I made some questionable moral choices. I wonder if he's left. No, he's still here.
This room ain't so bad. I could get used to this.
Well, you might as well. We're sticking around for the brainworms. All right, let's talk to the administrator.
What's that? No, why should I be worried? Yes, I know Helen is alive. She's a discrepancy in the plan. It will be corrected. Nature abhors a vacuum, and the universe abhors discrepancies. Helen will be dead soon, and everything will be as it should be. Inspector, I didn't realize the transmission was running. Are you ready to begin the next phase of our plan?
Yes, indeed. I'm ready. Let's get started. Who are you talking to?
I have a habit of externalizing my private thoughts. Don't worry about it.
I thought maybe you were talking to your brainworm. Persuade 65. Give me at least a little credit. I can tell you're talking to somebody.
Not just anyone. My queen.
Oh?
There's no need to give me that look. You'll have an audience with her soon enough.
Is the parasite queen from the story real? This is getting better and better, but we have a dumb dialogue option. Lou, what the fuck?
Everything will be made clear to you in due time. Right now, we have work to do. I underestimated Helen, and it nearly cost me my station. I'm not making that same mistake twice. We need to strike back hard.
What do you have in mind?
Helen is still alive. She's still a threat. We need to outmaneuver her. We're going to bond every person in Eridanos with a symbiote. We're going to use Phaeton's system to suspend airborne larvae into the complex's atmospheric controls. Think you can handle that?
Sure, why not? Please, Lou, half my life is throwing switches and pushing buttons for people.
Head to the pilot house. Use Phaeton's control terminal to release the larval compound into the atmosphere. And if you cross orbits with Halcyon Helen, make her regret it.
That I can do, Lou. That I can do. All right, it's time to install brainworms for everyone. But before that, we've got another level up. We're at level 35. We're going to max out our levels by the end of this DLC. That's going to make it might make the rest of the game a little bit boring. Okay, so we've only got 2 more levels. This one and then level 36. So we need to make this count. What do we want to take? Inhaler heals you and your companions if we take 1 point here. Don't care about melee. Handguns, heavy weapons. Heavy weapon reload speed plus 30%. Don't really care about that. Debuffed enemy critical chance. Don't really care about that. No weapon sway for 5 seconds after each kill. We have a perk that kind of got us around that. I'm thinking I want to try to max out hacking and lockpicking. So we'll take 5 of each of those because we can always buff them with clothing. Okay. All right, so where are we going now? We are going to the pilot house to access Phaeton's controls and disperse brainworms into the atmosphere. This is where we're going, to the pilot house. Let's roll. And to do this, we're going to keep Parvati with us for now. Felix probably isn't going to love what we're doing. Probably none of them will. Let's take We haven't used Nyoka for a while. Let's take Nyoka on a roll with us. Halcyon Helen versus the Brain Eaters. Okay. And we can probably perk up Nyoka a little bit. Healed to 25% when downed. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, Parvati can get a perk too. Let's give her the same one. And for Nyoka, I want to take a look at her loadout. She's got the Gloop gun, which is not very effective for anything. Let's give her something better. Let's give her the Spectrum Gatling. She enjoys booze and killing things. It's probably a good choice for her. The Tremor Cleaver for a melee weapon can probably go away. Pile Driver. Perfect for bashing rocks and skulls. Or Captain Robin's Spine. Both of those could be interesting. Let's give her the Pile Driver, at least for now. And then for armor, we can probably improve her situation. All right, she's got to stay in the Moonman helmet. And we've got standard troop armor. That'll be good for her. It'll be a little better anyway. Looks good. And just make sure Parvati's got decent armor. She's got the Rizzo's Rangers outfit. And that's not very good. That's not great either. We'll just roll with what she's got for now, I suppose. Maybe we'll come up with something better along the way. All right, so we're going into the pilot house. Transition to the navigation deck. It's time to spread the happiness. We just want everyone to smile and be happy. Okay, we have a museum. Take back control of the pilot house. Oh, maybe we've lost control with infected hosts.
You've sided with Ludovico, Inspector. You void damned fool. Did you think I wouldn't know? Slug agents, the Inspector goes no further. Bring him down.
I don't care if you know or not, Cedric. I don't like you.
Get some! Don't mess with me!
All right, well, so far this isn't too bad. We've got a Sprat on display. Free-range fixer, Spencer Woolrich and Terra 1 together for the last time. Spencer Woolrich riding a giant Sprat while we just sit here and let our companions do all the work.
That's the last of them.
All right, they're done. N-ray weakness. You've been exposed to N-rays once too often. Yeah, no, we're going to reject that. I'm having fun using N-rays. Protective clothing with safety harness. We'll see if that's better for Parvati. Not really. Okay. So, we're in a little museum here. We've got some hats on display. Some masks and mining helmets. Let's just check out the museum and see if we've got any lore going on here. I thought there was something we could read on the Sprat. There is. Gigantor. Stunt double number 347. The legendary mount of Cascadia Bart, the frontier hero, immortalized by Spencer Woolrich in Free Range Fixer. While the real Gigantor retired after filming and went to the home of a wealthy Byzantine collector, the ambitious shooting schedule and thrilling stunts of Free Range Fixer meant that many small-scale stunt doubles got to share the role of Gigantor. Number 347, displayed here, performed in a scene where Gigantor and Cascadia Bart are buried in a rock slide. While her shot was ultimately cut from the film, her valiant sacrifice lives on here. Did you know Gigantor was named after Rizzo's Gigantor energy drink, enjoyed on screen by Cascadia Bart while he battled against the vile philosophists? Prove your loyalty to Halcyon and try a Gigantor today, available at a Rizzo's vending machine near you. Very good indeed. I love this game. I love the humor. It's fantastic. And the way these DLCs got added, it really feels like the game is being filled out a little bit. I guess you could say in a perfect world, this stuff would have been there from the beginning, but, you know, it's not a perfect world. And it's fun no matter what. Okay. Looks like we've got somebody back here that needs killing. The door's barred. That's no good. Where are you? Where are you? I'm coming for you.
Here they
See
come.
you. So these N-rays from our weapon apparently affect us. Are there more? Okay. So we need to head upstairs. Is this a readable note? Pick up sporkin forks. Okay. Not sure what they do, but okay. Oh, maybe they're going to be unique things that will live in our spaceship if we ever get back there. Oh, we've got somebody alive. I see you.
Wow, great work!
That's enough of you. Blow up these handy exploding barrels that seem to exist for no apparent reason other than for shooting. Okay, so now here we are.
Greeting protocols suspended. All non-essential protocols suspended. Phaeton is standing by for larval compound dispersal.
Okay, so we can say, what's your status?
Warning. Reactor unstable. Phaeton cannot disperse compound until stability is restored.
Of course not. All right, so when we try to disperse the larval compound, I imagine we'll be told that we've got more steps to take.
Unable to disperse the larval compound while the reactor is unstable.
Okay, so now we leave. And we'll have to find a way to stabilize the reactor. Use this terminal. Let's see what we've got. Pilot House Engineering. Welcome T. Walcott. Messages. Subject, Terra Ray Trap. Has the captain even read my proposal yet? I know she's not big on details, so try this next time you talk to her. If I don't stop those Terra Rays from nesting in the engines, there won't be a gyroscope for her to realign. Yes, I know it's a later problem. Don't mention that part. Okay, and more on the Terra Ray Trap. Velbert, good news. The plans were approved and we're sending you the requested materials. You can find your cabling in the terraforming control room. We don't have any spare screwdrivers, but try some sporkin forks. The dirtier the better. A little grease actually helps loosen the screws. Okay, so maybe these sporkin forks we found are going to be useful tools in stabilizing the reactor. And it looks like we've got lots of Rizzo's Rangers heads hanging up here. Pick that lock. Okay. I see we're back where we started. Looks like no enemies are around. That's good. We've still got to get lower, though. So what did we miss before? Another barred door. A piano. Oh, we've got a head with the, oh, why can't I think of the name for that? The debunked science of feeling bumps in your head. I'll remember it once the stream is over. Or someone will remind me in the chat, I'm sure. That would be right at home in the Prophet of Profitability's cult. Okay, so we've got to get somewhere else. We've got to get downstairs. And I'm not sure how. This looks like it might be a way downstairs. Looks like it's going downstairs. Phrenology, I believe, was the name of it. You felt bumps in your head to learn, or bumps in your patient's head to learn about their personality disorders, or what their personality might be like.
Ludovico would brainwash Eridanos into mindless happiness. Is that what you desire, Inspector? Permanent enslavement to the whims of another creature?
I mean, normally, no, I wouldn't desire permanent enslavement to the whims of another creature, but, you know, there's brain worms, and brain worms are cool. We have a Mega Canid. But before we take it on, let's sell our junk.
Everyone all right?
All right, here we go. Looks like we're doing okay. That must be the direction we need to go. Rizzo's security. That is an old body. So it looks like the sublight people have come through here and taken control by force. So their relationship was clearly not very good.
There's one.
And that wasn't our enemy. Okay. What do we have here? Eridanos Storm Survey. What's happening here? Guess nothing yet. All right, we've got sublight.
Here we go.
Oh, there's Cedric. Oh, I didn't get to kill him with his own gun. That's a shame. All right, sneaking is not working. There we go. Okay. All right, so I had to do that. The Story of Two Disasters. I have no idea what that was. Let's take a look at our journal. Okay, take back control of the pilot house. The reactor room has been handled. You'll need to return to the main control room. Okay. That I can do. Brainworm time. I hope. Okay, heading back upstairs to disperse the brainworms. Okay. See, other games have weird bugs too. Even good ones like this one.
I don't understand. For the life of me, I cannot understand why you sided with that monster. I know you're the adjutant's favorite agent. You must realize what Ludovico's plan means for this colony, for Byzantium. Ludovico is on the verge of turning this entire colony into a feeding ground for his parasites. And you threw in with him? Why?
Because brainworms? And I don't know why you all keep calling me the adjutant's favorite freelancer. I killed one person for her, and really it was because she told me what that lady tried to tell me what to do, and I don't like that. You need to trust me. I know what I'm doing. Halcyon's already doomed. I'm just speeding up the clock. I don't owe you an explanation. I'm going to be honest. I just wanted to see what would happen.
Don't worry, Inspector. You're going to find out soon enough.
Oh, yeah?
Do you have a family? A sister?
Nope. Say nothing. Yeah, back on Earth. My crew's the only family I need. I'd do anything for them. I really am sorry about Belinda. We both know where this is going. Let's skip to the part where I kill you.
Goodbye, Inspector. We won't meet again.
Here they go.
You don't think so, huh? Where are you? There you are. She doesn't have a lot of health.
That's how it's done, Captain.
Well, that wasn't too difficult now, was it, Helen? Cure formula, the Needler, Dayware option 2. All right, so we got the Needler anyway. Let's check it out. See if it's any good. 95 DPS, special effect corrosion. You hold in your hand the actual Needler used by Halcyon Helen in her serial Terror on Monarch, brought to you by Odeon Pictures as seen on the Aether Wave. Level 32. Let's just equip it quick. Costellarine. Debilirol. Rido Life. Oh, I see. So we can cycle through different effects. So corrosion. Debilirol, which is also corrosion. All right, so this is kind of interesting. Okay, so what's our next step here? We're going to...
Greeting protocols suspended. All non-essential protocols suspended.
We're going to dispense the brainworms.
By for larval compound dispersal.
Disperse the larval compound.
Affirmative. Dispersing.
And now we've got a cutscene.
Incoming message from Rizzo's distillation station.
Inspector, well done. The lava should be entering the atmosphere at any moment. I've ordered the complex locked down in case anyone tries to escape. This is it, the turning point in the history of this colony, and it begins now. Come meet me in my distillery. You deserve a reward.
End of transmission.
Okay, and we've now hit level 36. So we get more skills and more perks. And to do that, let's boost up. Okay, so do I want to take one of these to 100 or take them both to 95? I'm thinking we take them both. I think we take hack to 100. Because we have more clothing that'll boost lockpicks, so that's good there. And now perks, we're going to get one more perk. This will be the last one we can take. We can always respec on the ship. Vendor prices, I don't care about. 5 base armor rating, who cares? Let's see here. You deal increased damage based on the number of flaws you have. That's interesting. That must be a newer one, but maybe would have taken that earlier if I was going to take lots of flaws. Companion crit chance. Sprint speed is faster. Walk speed is faster. Let's take that. That sounds intriguing. So we've now maxed out our levels. And we have only completed one DLC, and it's still technically not even done. We have a whole other DLC to play. And we have the rest of the game to play. So I do think they maybe could have boosted the level cap a little more. I would like to use this weapon on something. Don't want to use it on you. You're on my team now. Oh, we can use it on you.
Me? This reeks of... Don't you frown at me! Opening fire!
Oh, wow. It makes them puke.
Feels good! Feels fine! That's gonna let no one bring me down! Got him! Nothing like a good time.
Okay, so where are we going now? We are going to meet Ludovico for a breath I tarry. Ludovico has asked you to join him in the distillation station. Okay, so there must be only certain places we can go. And I guess we have to go there directly. Doesn't look like fast traveling there is going to be an option. John W. says, it's alive, it's alive. Yes, it is. We've installed brain worms. Brain worms for everyone. And we did pick up a cure from Halsey and Helen, so perhaps we can cure ourselves and our crew while leaving everyone else to the brain worms.
Here we go!
This doesn't seem like the most effective weapon in the world.
Everyone all right?
Well, too bad. You can't be my friend. But it does seem that it doesn't have an ammo limitation. That's pretty cool. Element says aloha. Aloha, elements. And I know enough about the word aloha to mean that could mean hello or goodbye. Hopefully it's hello. But if it's goodbye, have a good night. Okay. All right, head to the distillation station. And we've got effusive hosts, frenzied hosts.
Here we go. Nice hit.
Just wanted to make you smile, your friend.
Whoa, what's happening in here? What was that?
Trying to infect me with your sorrow?
Get it out! Get it out!
Oh yeah.
Okay, so damage over time. Okay, so I see why the weapon is potentially effective. It's still probably not as effective as just bullets, though. It is cool, though. I'll give it that. Elbin says, hey, McRib, if I platinumed Outer Worlds after it came out, do the 2 DLCs justify another playthrough? Saw Oxhorn streaming them the other day, but didn't tune in case I bought them. There are definitely new challenges. I've been hitting them here through Game Pass, so there are definitely new Xbox challenges. Whether that justifies a new playthrough for you or not, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're just directly related to the DLCs. So you could always just load up a midway save and jump in from there. As long as you've completed the Monarch stuff, you're good. And we probably don't have enough weapon parts to repair everything. This is a cool weapon, but it's not really that useful. I'm going to put the hunting rifle back on. And okay, this could use a repair. Only 4 weapon parts. Oh no. All right, we're going to have to scrap some stuff. The light assault rifle I don't want to lose. Okay, so that's that. And can I repair you now? Nope, I still need 17. Okay, well, we'll just have to live with it for now, unless I want to... I can scrap this. I'm not going to use it. Okay, let's scrap some of this stuff that just isn't going to get used. Pink slip is done. Okay, now I should be able to repair. There we go. Okay, where are we headed?
Wonder what they were.
Our armor needs repaired. Okay. There we go. With that, we should have plenty for.
Storing down here. Were they getting ready for the launch of Spectrum Brown?
Probably. Got to give everybody those brain worms.
This place really could use it.
Brain worms for everyone. There's so many people who seem to be unhappy with their brain worms. I'm starting to think I may have made the wrong decision. All right, they should be able to finish him off. No? Really? He's not dead yet?
Just wanted to make you smile.
Okay. A barred door.
Are they raising parasites? Inside those vats? I am never touching Spectrum
Yes,
again.
Parvati, that's what they're doing. They're raising brainworms, and we are releasing them into the world because brainworms are cool.
Nicely done.
Okay, we picked up a few weapons. Something called Eureka by Josh. An N-ray dealing bolter pistol. Okay, not very effective. But I want to break down these weapons for weapon parts before we forget. Okay, where are we going?
Here we go. Oh, yeah.
So far, so good. All right, where we got here? Okay, we've got somebody hanging out over here. Not for long.
In for it now. I just wanted to make you smile.
Okay, I think we're all clear. So to get to Ludovico, just want to make us smile. Indeed. Okay, don't worry. Everyone's going to be smiling soon with their happy brainworm friends. What's over here? Okay. Let's just keep exploring a little bit before we go to... What's his name? Alright, that's back where we started. So nothing really to explore. We're going to do a quick save just in case. We can pick this lock. Thank you.
This will be fun.
All right. So what's in here? Anything interesting or just things to kill? Empty lockers. Little bit of mostly useless loot. Leaded Mark II armor. Let's see if that'll improve Parvati's situation. 96. Yeah, that might improve her situation a little bit. Let's give her that. Okay. Alright, so we need to go talk to Ludovico. Wanted to take a look around the place first, but looks like it's time. And I bet this means we are reaching the end here. There have been some extra little quests that have popped up.
Don't look down, Cap.
Ooh, yeah, don't want to fall down there. And these are all dead. Okay, so just another way to get where we were going. I imagine that there are scenarios where maybe if we go the other route with Helen, we have some other quests. Maybe that's why it looked like there were so many more than we've had. I did see there were maybe 1 or 2 side quests that we didn't get to, but we'll just have to live with that.
Here we go.
That is the nature of choice and consequence in games. Perhaps we didn't get some of those side quests because we murdered people. I do really like this explosive revolver. Where do we have? Who do we have around here? Who needs killing? Who needs killing? I've got an explosive revolver and I'm not afraid to use it. Though we do still need to meet the Queen. Ludovico promised us a meeting with the Queen. So we'll see what that's all about. We have a workbench, another lock we can pick. Let's see what's going on in here. Sealed door. We've got a safe. And let's go ahead and scrap some of these weapons. Am I not allowed to do that? Oh no, inventory, that's what we need to do. There we go, we're gonna break you down. Okay, and we're gonna break you down. And that should do it for that. Definitely can't repair all my stuff. Wow, weapon condition on the hand cannon definitely is not amazing. It's a very cool weapon, but it breaks quick. Okay.
Hey, Captain. Whatever happens, I just want you to know. I've always got your back.
Even if I give everybody brainworms, are you sure, Parvati? John W. says, I didn't see. Where'd you get that explosive revolver from? When I went to meet Cedric, it was sitting on his desk. You have to kind of get really sneaky to get your hands on it. But I succeeded. And it is very cool. No, I don't think I've seen another explosive gun in the game, so I did appreciate that. Okay, we want to sell junk. And I want to see if you've got weapon parts. Doesn't look like it. Nor do you have weapons for sale. Okay. So this looks like where we're going. Our armor needs repair, though, so let's do that quick. Hopefully I've got enough for that. Okay, weapon. Not going to be able to repair this. Oh, yeah, I can. Okay, that could probably use a repair too, but I don't have enough for it. And let's put you here. I don't think we're going to have to fight anything here. Achilles says explosive weapon breaking all the time. Sounds familiar. Indeed. Ooh, cinematic.
Yes, I know you're hungry. Be patient. I'll feed you soon enough. Just a guest. The one I told you about. The inspector. Welcome. We were just talking about you.
Uh-huh. Dumb. Look around, then point to yourself. Who, me?
I don't see any other dim-witted inspectors around, so yes, you. You've done a beautiful thing for my queen. You've made a host out of every human being in this complex. You've given homes to her myriad spawn. Every human body has become a cocoon for our symbiotes. In time, they will transform into a happier, better version of themselves. Halcyon will transform. My queen is pleased beyond description. Her excitement has whetted her appetite. She's practically writhing with hunger.
And let me guess, you want to feed me to her. I don't need that mental image. Turn to your companions. I just want you to know I regret everything. Temperament, hold up your hand. I know you're about to start a monologue, and I don't care. Your queen, what exactly is going on here? Let's go with the first one. I know you're about to start a monologue, and I don't care.
I beg your pardon.
Gesture at him. Hurry it up. I've got places to be. I'm not here to listen to you drone on about your queen. I'm here to kill you. Come on, Lou. I know how this ends. Mind skipping the part to where you betray me? Uh-huh. Okay, so he's going to betray us and try to feed us to the queen. But let's pretend like we don't know that. Gesture at him. Hurry it up already. I've got places to be.
No, Inspector. You're right where you need to be. I've decided to give you the honor of becoming a host to the Queen's own progeny. Your bonding will be the first of a new generation. Welcome to the Rizzo's family, Inspector.
Uh-huh. Reach for your weapon. Fuck that. You lied. That was not the last unpleasant image I'll ever have. I saw this coming. Or 4, I really should have seen this coming. Let's go with number 4.
You weren't tipped off when you realized the administrator wanted to infect the entire colony with parasites?
Please don't make
Yeah, but I
this
thought
difficult.
the entire
I
colony
promise.
except
The
me.
experience is entirely painless. Your Highness. Dinner is served.
Uh-huh.
Wait, no, not me. Damn!
Oh.
Stop!
Something tells me she's still coming for us. Wow, 35,000 health. Distillery engineering passcode. Okay, so it looks like we've got a way to hack around this.
Here they come!
Let's see what we can use here. Hack 45, access machinery controls. Machinery control access. Warning, steam pipe ventilation clusters are hazardous. Please maintain distance after activation to prevent unlawful immolation. Activate machinery cluster A. Okay, let's see what happens. We're doing okay here. I'm going to throw the Needler on. Because it does damage over time. Uh-oh. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Okay, and let's switch to another weapon. This isn't that tough of a fight. She's almost dead. Seems to be getting a bit stronger. Alright, so this shotgun seems to be pretty good against the smaller parasites. Okay, we need something better. This looks like the solution. It appears we have killed her. What is going on now? Okay. Let's see what we've got now. So we've still dispersed the brain worms to the whole planet. So we've been at least a little bit evil. Weapon parts. Good, we needed some of those. Honor Guard's uniform. That'll probably be good for Parvati. Let's take a peek at it. Oh yeah, that's really good. Okay. Back to the Rizzo's armor for you. Assistant... What's the name? It's this covered up. Assistant Harwell. Okay, you're just here?
You made it.
Oh my.
I guess happy customers really are repeat customers. Here, I had something I wanted to give you. This is a golden ticket. Good for one free tour of the Purpleberry Orchards. This is my way of showing you that I appreciate you just for being alive.
Their faces look like those creepy smiles people mod into Fallout 4. So that's it? You could have helped me.
Well, no, I suppose I appreciate you for all types of reasons. For example, despite your obvious talent for violence, you're not killing me.
Stand still. I'll put you out of your misery or leave. Thanks, Harwell. Let's leave him go. I mean, we wanted to give everybody brainworms, and we did. And he's got a brainworm, so I guess that's what we came for. Okay. So what's next? Captain, go home. Return to Ada. Your work as a freelance inspector has finally come to an end. Check in with Ada. Guessing we have to find our way out of here. Yeah, we can't just fast travel out. Checking up on the chat here. Dead Then Return says, yo, I was wondering if a TSE combat shotgun in Fallout 76 is good. It's not bad. Not the greatest thing in the world, but not bad.
Wish I could do that.
Oh, I see. So if we had activated both of them, then maybe we could have used them to kill
You make it look so easy.
the boss. Okay, so how do we get out of here? Bones. Administrator Ludovico's bones. Administrator's access card, Administrator's finery, and a new weapon called the Nova Burst. We'll have to take a look at that. Looks like an assault rifle with N-ray damage. Okay, that's pretty cool. And what do we have over here? It looks like I've already been here. So we've done it, I suppose. We've completed Murder on Eridanos. I'm sure there were at least 1 or 2 side quests that we probably missed, but you know, such is life when you randomly kill things that get in your way, and but we've still got stuff out here to kill. Uh-oh. I think we're doing pretty well here. One last one down. You just want to be my friend. Okay, so I think we are probably good. So it looks like everyone on the planet is infected and dangerous. So we may have killed the queen. We may have harmed Rizzo's ability to produce Spectrum Brown. But yeah, this place is absolutely screwed now. I just want to run up here so we can see if the hotel guests are infected or not. Rizzo's security. Okay, so you're not infected. They're infected. Okay, looks like they've been killing hotel guests. Not dead yet, huh? Oh, and we've got a sublight slug who wants us dead too. We've managed to basically piss off everyone in this DLC. Okay, can we go back to the hotel? Nope, we can no longer access those areas. The only option is to go back to the ship. I thought maybe we could go back to the hotel and try and explore and get our side quests, but it doesn't look like it. So all of these people eventually will get their own brainworms. They're so lucky. They're so very lucky with their brainworms. But we did grab a cure from Halcyon Helen's corpse, so I presume that that means we will not get our own brainworms. And the sublight people are not happy. You don't like me, do you? Well, too bad. I don't care if you like me, because I have high-powered weaponry. Okay. So that's clear. Now we've got to get up to our ship. And I know we could just fast travel there, but that's no fun. We'll make our way up. We'll go check in with Ada. And then we'll probably call it a night here. We've been going almost 4 hours. I wasn't sure if we'd finish this tonight or not, but looks like we did. Interested to see if there are any new souvenirs in our captain's quarters. It's been a while since we've been on the ship. We've been living in the penthouse at the Grand Colonial.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
We've got woolly cows, which is a bit of an Easter egg for those who have watched Firefly. And there's how we start the next DLC, which I think we'll probably get started on next week, I guess. Okay, let's see if there's any... We have a parasite spawnling living on the ship. Okay, I killed it. We don't need that living on the ship. No, thank you. All right, let's dump some stuff here. We've got a bunch of unique items that they're cool, but they're not really doing anything for us, so there's no sense in carrying them around. Discrepancy amplifier's only going to be useful, I think, on Eridanos, but for now, I guess we'll leave it. How about unique clothing? Clothing we're going to hold on to for now, I think. Okay. John W. Cirque says, man, what next? John W. says, I hope your actions show up later in the game. Maybe have some parasite people show up as enemies. I hope so too. I kind of doubt it, just seeing how the rest of the game was put together, but it's hard to say. We have a note here. What's this? Purpleberry Puzzle Hedges Completion Certificate. That's right, we got that after we completed that. So we got one new thing that showed up, and we had the parasite that, we killed. Because, brainworms are cool, but I don't really want one. They're cool for everybody else. Okay. So let's check in with Ada.
Welcome back, Captain. Or shall I call you Inspector? What can I do for you?
Ant asks, what's the best loot from Eridanos? I'm going to say it's probably this explosive revolver. The name of it is escaping me. We'll check on it when we get back out here. I'm not the inspector anymore. I finished the Eridanos job. There was something else I needed, or I'll talk to you later, Ada. Nope, I'm not the inspector anymore. I finished the job.
During your absence, I passed the time by simulating a number of hypothetical conclusions to this case. Unfortunately, my understanding of the facts is limited, and my appraisal of the individuals involved is not flattering. Therefore, my conclusions are inaccurate.
No, they probably were. Let's see. All right, humor me. Who do you think killed Halcyon Helen?
My simulations have yielded several possible causes of death. Halcyon Helen may have been killed by one or all of the following: asphyxiating on Rizzo's Spectrum Brown, grappling with a primal while inebriated, killed by an overzealous fan, death by automechanical, or profound loneliness. How close were my estimations?
You're so off the mark that I'm wondering why you're my astrogator. Closer than you think. Or why don't I just tell you what happened?
Please, do so.
The real killer was Administrator Ludovico. Lie, one, and dumb. I don't know how or why, but I'm pretty sure I killed Halcyon Helen. Well, I killed at least one of Halcyon Helen. There were multiple, and I killed one.
That is an interesting conclusion, Captain. I am attempting to calculate the likelihood that you murdered Halcyon Helen. Please stand by. My apologies, Captain. Attempting to follow your reasoning has taxed my logic modules to exhaustion. I will require time to reset my subroutines.
I mean, no one believes me, but I did kill Halcyon Helen. I didn't kill the first Halcyon Helen, but I did kill the second Halcyon Helen. So, you mean you want me to change the topic, do you?
Yes, Captain. Thank you for understanding. How can I be of assistance?
All right, and that is it. Talk to you later, Ada.
Captain.
So, that brings us to the end of Murder on Eridanos. That was awesome. I loved it. I wish there were more of it. I can't wait until there's more Outer Worlds content for other Outer Worlds games in the future, but we've still got a lot more to go. We still have the other DLC. Now, why can't I remember what it's called? The Peril on Gorgon DLC. So I did I played part of that DLC on my own, but I didn't actually play through the whole thing. So that'll be kind of interesting, and I'm thinking that's what we'll do next. And then we'll proceed through the rest of the game. At this point, we've maxed out our level. We're at level 36 already, and that is the maximum level you can achieve. So there's no more leveling to do. We're just going to pick up more good stuff and get some better weapons and go about our business finishing the game. So that'll be cool. All right, well, we are pushing almost 4 hours here. And, I have to answer Loot's question. I have to answer Ant's question. The best loot from Eridanos. At least my favorite item so far is this one, the hand cannon. I have it at level 37. I bet I can now. Ooh, never mind. Let's go to the workbench. See if we can level it up even more. It's an explosive revolver. It's a named weapon, so we can't modify it, but we can tinker it. And even though it's 3,000 bits, I'm going to do it because I've got tons of bits and nothing to do with them. So we could level it all the way up to 41. Okay, so now it wants 18,000 bits to tinker it further. I think that's good enough. I think we've done enough there. The needler could be leveled up a little bit. We can tinker that. It's kind of cool. It does, the needler's sort of cool. It does damage over time. It doesn't use ammo. And it just kind of goes through a different cycle of effects. There's 3 different effects that it has. I think the enemies on Eridanos were probably a little bit too strong to really notice that, but I bet if we take that on some of the other quests, it might be useful. So the hand cannon right here, it's in my hand. So there's no, at least in my playthrough, I have not found any other explosive guns. This is the only one. And I must say, I appreciate it. It's very cool. It does a lot of damage, but most importantly, its exploding bullet looks like an exploding bullet. It doesn't sound like a weird sizzling thing like we're used to in Fallout 76, where if you piled up a whole bunch of them, it would just sound like sizzling steak or something, which is weird. Never liked that in the Fallout exploding bullets, but this one is pretty cool. Now I'm just wasting ammo. All right, so we're pushing up on 4 hours here. I appreciate everybody coming around and watching tonight and joining in the chat. I had a great time with this DLC. We're going to jump off the Outer Worlds now for this week, and we'll jump back into it on Monday. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep doing double night Outer Worlds or just one. I wanted to get through the DLC quickly, so we definitely doubled up on that. But it'll be a while until the next season for Fallout 76 content starts, so maybe we'll take advantage of that. We'll see. But we'll definitely be back with it on Monday night. Until then, what do we have this week? Tomorrow we'll have a weapon video. Friday, as always, we'll have a script video. I'm working on another lore video too. Don't know if it'll be done in time for Sunday for Fallout 76, but I'll try. If not, I might crank out another weapon video. We'll see. Or maybe we'll just leave Sunday go.
Would you like a reminder?
Don't know. We'll figure it all out. I appreciate everybody coming around and watching. Have a great night. And John W. says, please remember to keep Dead Space on your radar. It is indeed. So that's where we're at for now. Monday or Tuesday next week, we'll jump back into the Outer Worlds and probably jump right into the next DLC. Unless I feel compelled to go with the main story, but might as well do the DLC. Why not? All right. I've been yapping enough here, and Ant says keep the Outer Worlds coming. I definitely will. We're going to play through the whole game. No question about it. So, just a question of whether it'll be 1 or 2 nights a week. We'll see. As my work schedule changes a little bit here over the next couple of weeks, that can affect things too, but, we'll cross all those bridges as we come to them. As always, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Please do. Leave a like, leave a comment. Follow me on Twitter for Twitter things and all that stuff. I'll see everybody next time. Thank you for coming around. Have a great night.